Please click the thumbs up, like, and subscribe, and the bell notification. Thank you. Please click the thumbs up, like, and subscribe, and the bell notification. Thank you.
All right, let's go.
Ragashanti live.
Let's go.
Ragashanti live.
Let's go.
Ready.
I Mixup An Blenda time.
I'm want to call and talk up the King's Day.
That's the reason I'm done with him, because I see the boy out there to get a beard with the same Raga.
Hold on, the boy have you and the girl a beard with the same red rock?
Yes. Raga.
Yeah.
Beside the girl with the next side of story about the red Raga.
Yo, my hand make a lot scratch.
You're agoniering because the way we are.
Yo, that word they're mad. Agoniering. Agoniering to the flipping world.
Hi. Ragashanti, I did mix up daddy. Hallelujah. Ragashanti go on and on. Yes, Ragashanti. Do you know how Richie feelings this, right? And you know me have to listen to your program because you talk a crocus bag of things with scandal side of it.
Check.
I Mixup An Blenda time.
My hand make a lot scratch me. My hand make a lot scratch me. Never feel people, it never feel. Where the money I come from. Me say my hand make a lot scratch me.
An Blenda time.
Yo. Moolah a forward. Cheddar a forward. Little pickle a forward. Me say my hand make a lot scratch me, oh.
Mixup An Blenda time.
And make a lot scratch me, oh. The dog bite, I say pretty punchy, oh you not call him. Pretty punchy dog bite, I say, oh you not call him.
Mixup An Blenda time.
Check. All right, Lego earlier. All right, people, me telling them from now, my throat still. Yeah, man, the money a come. Yo, me not care nobody want to tell me, say, you know, say a superstition, that or whatever. It always work with me. I what is about Katie and Duncan about, go a bush. And a bush, a money a come. Me not go no bush. Money a come. Anytime my hand me go scratch me, money run. Me no busy with nobody want to say. So nothing no go so it. Always work for me. Money always come at me from an angle way. You know, what me never expect. You understand? So me know say some little big clog around. Me no know what. Wait. Prezi, I went a land of fish fry. You know some want sponsor Lana fish. I went a Lana fish. Lana, I went a your fish fry. Make a call her backside on my phone. It just flashed me. No man, Lana, there I want fish fry. I say I want to go out, just, you know, circle and thing or whatever, you know. And let me see what I go on and whatever, you know. Lana, I'm a little chargy, I'm a little sister, you know. I'm sure woman she not able to answer her phone more time, you know. Let me see if she got inside.
Good night, Lorna.
Yeah, Lana there, this is Ragashanti. She there, eh?
Yeah.
Let me talk to.
Hold on.
All right, then let me see.
Why didn't you pick up my fish fry?
Well, I know. You don't know, say the radio me depend. I'm just start my show. It's just like the spirit said to me, so Mr. Buck said, I went to land a fish fry, because I want to go land a fish fry. You know? I'm call you, the people, I'm careful, no cuss no bad with the people, I'm hear you on the radio, even though you're there on my phone.
Oh my God.
I mean, know you're in the radio thing, you know, but tomorrow you fish fry?
Yes.
All right, the whole of New York area, people, me I go land a fish fry tomorrow, and the whole of for forward a land a something tomorrow, right? That thing there go, Lana, I they go $30. All right, and Lana, me I pay my $30 here. No, me want the world know. Because you have some people you keep something and thing and everybody want you give them ticket and want come. On for pay on the money. Lana, me I come tomorrow and me I pay my $30. I just want to know me I go ball out and say, see my $30 here. I make everybody see me I pay my $30. You understand? All I'm asking though is that you just give me a nice like a plate for make me line up myself, because Lana, me I tell you seafood I'm a weakness, you know. You know that, don't? All right, make sure New York City tomorrow. Lana, what the new place name? I will just tell him. I will tell him to go.
No, they're coming to Lana's Steakhouse.
Lana's Steakhouse. I don't know. What number Merrick Boulevard again?
12619 Merrick Boulevard.
With the 12619 Merrick Boulevard, right?
Yes.
Right. Somebody sent by 3 tickets already. I wonder if I lie, Matthew. All right, and Patricia Brown, she asks, where is the fish fry? 12319 Merrick Boulevard.
126,
Well, 12619 Merrick Boulevard, no? Eh? Lana?
Yes.
12619 Merrick Boulevard?
Yes.
All right.
Gotta be in the
What?
big backyard.
Yeah, what time it start?
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. All right, people, and just roll through. That go nice. I'm a friend, something so to make sure so to roll out and come eat up some good food. Bring on a good man on a good.
Jamaican food.
See it there. Bring on a good man on a good woman, and on a bonner man, and on a bonner woman. It no matter. Just bring una come. I bring the deacon or the pastor who I try look here, you know, so you nah give him no juju. And still bring him and make him spend him money and thing and buy up some food alone and thing tomorrow. Ragashanti shall be there. All right. Big up yourself, yeah, my friend, all right?
Thank you.
You're welcome, Cole. Yeah. Lana something tomorrow. You know a good fish fry that time, whatever, you know. Lana, legend in the entertainment scene around here, you know, so you know, say, we rate Lana like that, right? Lana, legend in the New York City entertainment scene. People, big up on yourself, you know. Big up on yourself. Bathing check. I want to feel no way still, you know, but I not bathe from morning, okay, but I'm good. I not bathe from morning. But I'm okay. I'm going to bathe tonight before I'm going, because the night kind of sometimes I can't sleep when I just sweaty, you know, I have to just hold a shower and cool off before I can sleep. You see me? All right? So who have a problem with that? Have a problem with that. One dog bite, a be a trouble, it make you know. Yo, dog bite pretty punchy say we can probably make a link around 10:30, because only God can tell us say want to talk to her, you know. Only God can tell we say, only God can tell you, say he want to talk to Pretty Punchy. So we're going to see if we can make that link about 10:30. Only God can tell you at Jamaica, Pretty Punchy up here at New York City, 10:30. We want to make that link there. No, sir. I want you to add. People hear that one here. I brother go airport right here at JFK. Can me get that one here at half the press. Him go airport to pick up a woman from Jamaica. When him pick up the woman from Jamaica, him hug her. And when him hug her, him look over and him see him woman friend. But the woman who him hug up and all him something there, whatever, is not him woman who him pick up. But when him hug her, him see him woman friend, you know. So after that, no, him carry her and just carry her one side and him say 1 second. Him walk over to his woman friend, take out a Kyle and give her $2,000. So she hold it and she said, what is for? Because him say, me I beg you a blind. She said, blind for what? She said, me I beg. And then call him woman name. So now tell what, you know, whatever. So she said, yeah, I buy me off. And him say, yeah, I keep it real, yeah. So she said, yeah, I go do this again. Him said, no, but not to worry about that still or whatever, but me I beg you oblige. And she said, yeah, give me $2,000 for the talk. And she said, all right then. No, she said, all right then. But she said, oh, you know me, did I go tell her anyway. And him said, him no know for sure, but he might make sure beg oblige. So he might beg oblige and he might pay $2,000 for the blind. Right? And him say, she take him money. So him say, after that thing and rate, him not hear nothing from him, woman and whatever, so she look like she hold it. Him say on a different occasion. Him say, him in a situation where woman and the friend in the same position and him say everybody are relate and thing and whatever. And him say like a good while after and thing, him say, yo, why you really did hold it for true? I talk to the friend, you know. No, man, me sick. Well, me not sick, but cause youngster not sick. But me I tell you, say, yo, me have a sore throat, yeah, man. You know, me can't even bawl out. It'll get better, though. It'll get better. A long time I have sore throat, you know. But me can't shout or nothing or whatever, you know. That beat me, man. You know them sore throat, they're like you're afraid for cough or breathe too heavy because it's painful. I worries last night, me not sleep good, man. And thing, but I saw it go, you know. It'll get better though. So yeah, for those of you, Michelle would see, I say, so my sound stuff for 2 months. I'm much better now. So I must see them see her one, well, not one away. See her in the same circle as him woman and whatever, but him ask her one away, like, you know, it look like you know really tell. She said, nah man, me not tell her. All right. Sometime later, she call him, the friend call him and ask him for her money. So him say, more money you want for the thing there, whatever. And she said, no, I'm just ask you for your money. So him say, you never asked me for money before. So why you ask me for money now and whatever? She said, no, I just need the money and I ask if you can give me money. If you can't give me money, you can't give me money and thing. I understand that. And him say, how much you need? And she said, how much you can give me? Him say, how much you need? How much you can give me? So him say, I have 5 bills. She said, yeah. And him link up her thing and him give her the 5 bills. When him give her the 5 bills, she said, where the girl where they come from Jamaica to you? And him said, no, she gone back long time, man. And she said, boy, your body, your wily. And him said, no, you don't know what's going on. But, and then he call him woman name, right? Same woman name, Sandra Campbell. I say Sandra name up there. So him say, nah, man, you don't know, say Sandra the thing, you know, me nah live Sandra and thing and whatever, and Ray. And she said, well, I respect that boy because you really take care of Sandra for true. You're really a good man to Sandra and whatever Sandra tell you all the while. You hear what the woman say? The woman, the friend, this, you know. The woman said, yeah, you really take care of Sandra for true. May I use a makeup name, right? Because Sandra tell you how good you to her and whatever, and she not want for nothing and you're caring with her and thing and whatever and thing. So she said, make you can't behave yourself. And I say, you don't know what's going on out there in the road and thing and whatever. And I say, you need to start behave yourself, man, and whatever, man, because yeah, Sandra go on good and all them something there and thing and whatever. And So she said, Sandra, him take care of Sandra. And him a good man and all these things and take care of Sandra. 2, so make you can behave yourself. Make you can behave yourself, whatever. That's what she said to the man, you know. And next time again, she call him, no. She said, what you do? So him think says the money she call him for again, you know. So him say, no, I'm there and whatever. And thing. So I say, what go on? She said, nothing. Say, you know what? No, I'm just a shout you. So man, you know, I mind him, I say. He just a shout no. She said, no, me just a give her a yell, everything good. So I say, yeah. And thing and whatever. So where you going with that thing? I say, no, me just step on the road and thing and whatever. And so I say, him start a pre like. How was she really up to? I say, I go and watch it. Say, I wonder if it's like a setup. So I say, but it couldn't be a setup because when she them would have set him up for to catch him already, but she don't know the 100 already, so it would just be a matter for she go tell him, man. So I say, I can't set up or whatever. Because she just a call and I say, I yell and whatever. I think. Well, next time now, she must say there's somewhere on some waterfront thing. Some waterfront event and whatever. So I say, she call. And it's like she should have said, yeah, you would even believe when I see if you see how the boat, them a go on and this and that and whatever, and wait, them a pull the something, them and the skier, them a flip. And what, so she call him that, so tell him that, you know. So at the same say, you know, so that can tear up to something. And she look good doing it and whatever. So him say, I'm going to test her if you find, you know. And whatever. So one time now, him say, him call her. So what you up to? And she said, she's there. I said, what you up to in the evening? She said, what you up to? I said, there I go through, you know, nothing not too good. I paraphrase everything, I fix it up for you. And she said, oh, all right. I said, what? So I can circle and give her a yell and thing. She said, yeah, man. So she said, make me beard first. People. Me a man, me a tell you them something. Yeah. Woman can't tell you. You have some unspoken cues. Some simple things, you know, some simple something, you know. But when you hear them, if you know the nuance of the game, you see when you just attack to a woman, and you say, and she say, yeah, you can circle. But she said, make me beard first. There's a possibility, man, when woman want to make she beard first and what. You know, me nothing, you know, but just I say, them, they are some of the little signal them. My beard first. So she beard, and him go down, they go pick her up and whatever. Me know, me have a thing now where from Jamaica days, if you're a woman attack, you see how that woman dress when you and her meet, you can know what intention that woman have for you. Again, when you and a woman just start talk, me just attack you like a man now. You see how that woman dress when you and her for link. You see when you and her link, you see how she dress. That's somebody who you just are getting for know or whatever. You can have an idea where she up to. It don't mean say it must happen, you know. We're born rapists around here. We're born, you know, people who force themselves and all them something or whatever, you know. So the dog say when him go check her and whatever, man, him say shots tight up and thing and this and that, print out and whatever. But I know he there to the game, you know, so another man will get frightened and run in and all them something and thing and so when him see her in the short up thing and whatever, him say read the play and sitting and whatever and read it and so the general say him just go straight to her and say like, big and serious, like I can't tell you what him say, but you know, like you want me and your F word. If you want me and your F. And she said, what you want? You know, typical ambiguity what woman give you. She said, what you want? What you want? What you want? And him said, if you want me, F, she said, what you want? You know, some women have this thing and when they will kill you with signal, but you not get it out of their mouth to say them saying no. So them always reserve enough to say, me never tell him someone want that. Right? So women not only have conduct of contingency to protect themselves, right? Women, evil language, the language is ambiguous. Women keep language ambiguous to protect themselves in a way where it's almost like them make them intention and them desire clear, but them never actually say it. So you can't say them did say that. You understand? So, you man, the exchange, and whatever. And he say, she come out and say the thing. You understand? So him say, move her now and just come down upon her for life. We go kiss her and whatever. And him say, she no move. She put her hand and hug round him and thing. And him say, yeah, what go on. Me and you good. Anytime me have a look of food, I will give you and thing if me can give you and whatever. But we can't do that something there. You hear? Because I see her send me some signal, say, you know, you don't like that for go on, but I can't. Oh, by the way, a man who having money, right? Roadman. You don't know what I mean. Jamaicans don't know what I mean. Roadman. So a man who having money. But him hold her and him saying that the closeness with her, him just tell her, say, nah, you know, say, me know I feel that we are still, but we can't do that something, you hear? But anytime you want a thing, I'm have it and thing, me just, you know, whatever, boom, cause I did have my back. And you never tell my woman anything, but I can't really do that still and whatever. People, you know, so she frowns upon him and start cussing. People, you know, so she tell the man, say, is him leader. You know, so she tell the man, say, I better she did go tell him woman, call the woman name and say, I better she tell the woman and whatever. Up in her feelings and all them something there and just flip the script on the general, you know. And which I don't think was a good idea because I know I had a really man for you fast with them way there, you understand? And a really man for you test them way there. You understand? I don't know what I mean. But she get upset. Remember, you know, the man friend, you know. I'm woman friend, you know. And she see my airport I pick up the woman who come up from Jamaica. And him go to her, him go so boom and just give her, you know, a 2-pack. She said, why you give me this one? He must say, yo, I'm just asking if you tell Ray and call him woman name and thing and them work that out. And she just call him back and she do that something there. Me have money, no. Even that too, you know. When a woman call a man and say, give me a money, no. She not ask you no specific money and say she want this amount of money if you do so and so and whatever. Even that is telling, you know. It's like an open thing. So what she's telegraphing here is that I want you and I to get on a level where it's like by asking for the money, it's not even just about the money. It's an overture. It's the opening of a door to lead someplace else, wherever that may be, right? But at least there is some potential being established there, right? When your woman friend, granted who did catch you or something and thing, but them give her a 2-pack and whatever, and she jumped to the deal. But when she ever call the man and say, give me a money, no? And when the man say, how much money? You say, what you have? And what? She just keep it open. She keep it open. When a woman relate to a man like that, if them never did do nothing before, but she relate to him like that, again, she's telling him that the subtext of that request is that I want to open a door to some sort of relationship between you and I. And that request is really a statement about the terms of the agreement, if you may. When women talk like that to you as a man, right? When that woman just come and leave it open and this kind of random thing, give me a money now, what go on? You can't give me a money and whatever, Ray. It's almost like flirting. She really want the money, but there's a flirting thing to it. Because when he tell me the thing, me think say it did go lead to say them do so and so and so and so. But them end up not do nothing or whatever, and she have frowns upon him. I mean, the reason why it was proposed to me is like, so what she have frowns for whatever, and it sound like a rejection thing there, It's like, some women, want like them put themselves out there and get rejected or something like that, and thing or whatever, but a dog not do it, And she vex. I think on some level she did probably just feel, so this is going to happen, How him a move and thing and him give me a money and she a call him on the phone and all him something there and Rary and them a reason and all these things and whatever thing, she thinks cause she still good too, So things say it a go lead up to that, Remember him woman friend still, And yeah, him a go on with him thing and she find out say him a go on with the thing. So she probably just say, could I get a little like food right here, cause him a do him thing, whatever. But I'm woman friend. It's like your dog, I say, yeah, me I do my thing and whatever, but not with my woman friend. Right? So that's him there. Right? And she feel him out, I screech up on him and thing, I Jim screech up on him and rate it and whatever, and the dog figure out the thing and whatever, because she pretty much make it obvious. And then him I tell her, I say, yeah, hear me I know that now go happen, And then I go talk about, I better me did tell, again, same woman named Sandra. I better me did tell Sandra what you did that do. Up in her feeling. But it don't look like she tell Sandra do. And it don't look like she go tell Sandra. What she go do? So she tell Sandra, them man they would just say, yeah, me give her, the mother probably that just say, yeah, me give her $2,000. She never tell her, say she take it $2,000. And not tell her whatever. She never tell her, say, Ray. Even though she I talk to him like say him did a draft here. And him never draft here. And the man not gonna lie like that. Him not a reason for lie like that. Right? And if him reject her, then clearly him never did a draft here. And then she flip it on him. Bex. Cause him now move to our front. 876-676-4996 from Jamaica. I can't do a show tonight again. 876-676-4996. 876-676-4996. If you're calling from the United States, 888-546-8742. 888-546-8742. 888-546-8742. 888-546-8742. 8742. Call him about anything you want to call him about and thing. I make a reason and sitting. The president said we have to take a quick break, even though some caller come in. The boss said we have to take a quick break, and when we come back, we go to the phone line. We're soon forward.
From Flatbridge to the George Washington Bridge, from the top of the Empire State Building to the Blue Mountain Peak, from Negril Point to Morant Point to Brooklyn, Bronx, Queens, Manhattan, New York City, it's IrieJam.
Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live.
Yeah, man, people just want to remind us, say, it's short under pressure, sore short under pressure, and all these things. So, you don't know, man, vice have a balance up certain way and thing, you see me? All right? 876-676-4996 from Jamaica. 876-676-4996. 876-676-4996 from Jamaica. If you're calling from the United States or Canada, the number is 888-546-8742. 888-546-8742. 888-546-8742. One more time, 888-546-8742. Give me a call, Prezi. Hello.
Yeah, Raga.
Greetings, Wagwan.
Yeah, man. My name is the short. You know, say, we kind of know.
Hold on. Stop right there, sir. Stop right. Dog.
Yes,
President on the ground right now. Me I tell you, President. Why you think President on the ground?
Because I say, I'm pressure your throat.
Well, I want to make you hear Prezi. Prezi. You hear Prezi? You hear him? You hear him? No. I can't even laugh the way I'm a throat guy. Well, you hear Prezi, I laugh? Prezi, come here for a second. Prezi, come here for a second. Because sometimes I say some things I want to think. Prezi, why you there on the ground and laugh?
And get a big Y for that. One big Y.
When you say a big
Why?
A straight L down. When you say all right, so I just want you. So, dog, how you gonna say something like that? Eh? I can't even laugh the way I'm a throat and a pain. How you gonna say something like that and make people
No, man, you know you always a shout and...
Nah, I know what you mean, dog, but you can't say it that way to my lad. You can't, you make me a dead, you know. You can't say, yo, you're gonna worry yourself, man, just easy, man, I'm not pressure your throat in the night, yeah. Dog, you can't say the thing like that. You can't say that, yo. You can't say that. Oh, you ever say them things?
You see, and you put pressure on the thing, though. That I laugh.
No, but by saying that you put pressure on my throat and that, I tell you that. Me just want your ear, hey, that's why you say pressure jump off of the chair a while ago, you know. Right? You know, your pressure say you get a big why? Why you gonna this? Why you gonna say that? You're not gonna worry yourself, Raga. Me nah pressure your throat in the night. You're easy top. Nah, man, you have to dress up your talk with them something. But what you say differently?
Raga, you need some rum and lime still and some honey.
Yeah, rum, lime and honey, yeah. That's all the thing there, yeah. Jamaica treatment, them, well, I guess they are about, but our thing that, no?
Yes, sir. Pertaining to the Virgin a while ago there.
Yeah.
The chick look good?
Yeah, man, she look good.
Eh?
Yeah, man, she look good, man.
Me not too believe him still. Let me tell you why. You see, if the woman a come on him like that, if I even and she look good, me know man strong and me know man weak. But if it's even a brains or a head,
no, but you
want to have that over her.
Well, I don't know. He's a man and a stranger to hot girl, though, you know.
Me know that. I know stranger. You don't believe say you have man out there who can't say no to woman? Yeah, man.
You don't believe some man can say no to pretty woman, hot woman, or whatever? What, you don't believe that?
Yeah, man.
So you not see where the principle come from with him? You not see where the principle come from with him? It's like the man a do him thing out the road, but him not do it with him woman friend.
Yeah.
What wrong with that?
But no, nothing wrong with that. But you see, him kind of.
So why you believe say at least? So why you say him do? Him not forget at least a headers. Why you say that?
Just to have something over her per se. You know what I'm saying? But I do this, but
my youth, I idiot talk that you make. So what? What you mean?
Can't you tell my woman nothing?
Oh, me see what you say. Like any him go make she do that now. She was I can't go tell him woman nothing. Now that you say?
Sir, that means.
Well,
that means.
Me no know.
This where she jump on now. Me should have tell, or me will tell, or one let me tell.
Well, she attack. She not tell nothing. That me I tell you, she not tell nothing. She done in deep already. She don't take funds from the man already and all these things. So all him have to do is flip it pan her. And just like how she flip it pan him and all him something, all him have to do is tell the truth.
And the food when they are too big to still in a sense, you know. That kind of lead around. And I say, even your road man, I have your food. The food when they are kind of too big to him just a bigger. She could have get a 35 bills or a 36 bills, but when him there a clean tube and you know, it kind of you know to
tell me something.
Believe in that, right?
Tell me something. If somebody know how you think said, I know how you roll. and do something as big as that and whatever, you'd have really just take a 5 bills from somebody for not talk for that and whatever. It's just a 5 bills you'd have really take.
Well, but
No, sir, if somebody gonna pay me something like that for not talk and whatever. No, man, tap up that, man. 5 bills. I bet I'm not take nothing then and whatever. You can't, eh? Eh?
But you never put a limit on how much in the gear.
Well, no, I just
How much you
assessed
want,
it.
you know? She never put,
Nah.
put a limit. That means that you still could have gear 5 bills and she take
No,
that.
I'm not talking 5 bills time. You got to talk about the 2 grand with him gear. The 2 pack with him gear.
Yeah, the 2 grand.
And that's how we there. We not got the 5 bills and whatever. Because the whole thing about give me a money now. I saw certain Jamaican woman, I saw them make you know, say.
When she asks you the money, she don't need no money, you know. You just pay she want for what she say. And she like the dog. When she asks you the money, she have money.
Well, no must, you know.
She ain't broke.
She not must, you know. She may just want a channel for always I get money.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
She could have, when she asks you the money, she does have all 5 grand in her house. But she doesn't know, so you know, say.
Yeah, speculate enough, though.
You take a thing off him, kind food strong.
Nah, me believe she didn't want it to be a constant thing. You know, like the dog will open up a door and thing and she knows so she can't go and take certain food off him.
Oh,
but
she want milk it.
Then a regular thing she want, man. Should I run it? Pan menu him did go there, man. I tell you that. Anyway, let me take some other call here.
No,
Friday evening, some other call here.
Do you think, Raga? Do you think?
Big up yourself for your work, you know, because you know, say, wait, you something to fix up my throat. Go in, man.
Yeah, man, fix it.
All right, so cool. Yo, next call, Prezi. Hello.
Yeah, Raga.
Whoa.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
Big up yourself and big up your operator. Yeah, for the truth. The wicked is still. Yeah, for the truth.
Hold on, you the pan car phone or something?
Yeah, I'm the car phone I use. I'm going to lock off the car and look talk for the phone.
Yeah, if you can't do that.
Sure.
Yeah, if you can't do that.
All right, I better lock off the car.
Hello? Hello? Yo, me done. I press him look like him never know if he lock off a car phone and hang up him phone here. He look like him hang up in a prison. 888-546-8742. 888-546-8742. Look like him accidentally hang up your phone here. All right, if you call from Jamaica, 876-676-4996. All right, try about that prison. No, switch it, presses. It keep on a switch. Yeah, hello?
I want to talk to Raga.
Yeah, man, Raga talk to you. Wagwa.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big up to Raga and your producer.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Hello?
Yes, hello, Raga talk to you.
Hello?
Yes, hello, caller, hello, yeah.
Yeah.
You need to come off of the car.
Yeah, no.
You see, me telling to them, when people will not call, just don't avoid the Bluetooth and the this and the that and whatever. Because sometimes when the connection are coming, the wireless, look at something they're not too clicking. So, you see, they know him now, hear me. Hello?
Hello, may I hear you now, man? May I hear you?
Okay, what you say now?
Yeah, first thing, 2 things more I say. But the short thing, man. Just tell the man go get some carb drop. N1I pharmacy, carb drop, and put 2 in your mouth. And he lick away everything. cough drop. Just any pharmacy. All right?
Well, lad, we say that again. What you say? Yeah, people in the ear, people in the ear, people in the ear, press in the background.
Be a truth.
Yeah, what? Prezi. We have one. Well, Prezi. Prezi, are you okay? Prezi, what's wrong?
Him get a wife.
Wait, Sakala, what you?
I want to tell you about that.
No.
I right thing, me that father, you know.
Yes, sir, yes.
And me have my youth, them rasta.
Right.
And me tell you, say, anytime them have any sore throat, right through any sore throat, man.
Yeah.
Just get the cough drop, that any pharmacy.
Right.
Like that ask them to cough drop. And you bite and put 2 in your mouth. And suck it, lick it away. Lick it away, that's it. No. It's kill it, man, it's kill it. Kill it.
No. Stop.
That's what man attack, man. A rejection, the human can't take. I reject.
No, we are not Carla. Carla, you hear me? Carla, you not hear me, you know, man.
You know what I mean?
Carla, you not hear me?
Rara?
You hear me?
Yeah. Me not you yourself.
No, what me I say, we just want to clarify. So you say, you have any particular name for the cough drop or just any cough drop?
No, man, I want sweetie, man, with a sweet name, cough drop.
Oh, it name cough drop?
I can't get in a sweet name, cough
no,
drop.
Hold on, take your time. What name? Cough drop it name?
Yes, cough drop.
Right.
Any pharmacy.
Okay. So
you green you explain ask it cough drop.
Cough drop.
It's in a pack about some of them have 40 and them some have 60, some have 80, depending on the size. Some have 100, 120.
Cough drop.
I just put 2 in your mouth.
2 in my mouth. And what you say me for? What you say me for put 2 in my mouth? Hold on, man. Put 2 in my mouth. And then what you say me for to suck them off and what?
You just put them in your mouth and go and deal with it. Just like when you eat sweetie.
Okay. And then we lick you away.
Yeah, understand?
And then we lick you away.
Easy, man, easy. They're not type of sweating licking, you know.
No, I never said nothing.
I swear throat like that.
Yeah.
The sore throat.
All right, so.
Kill the sore throat.
By
20 minutes, man. By 20 minutes,
yeah.
Your throat nice again, man.
All right. By 20 minutes, my throat nice again.
Done with that now.
All right, yes. Done with that.
Yeah, we done
Wait, the 1 second. Prezi, the AC now work. Look for me. Prezi, the AC now work. Eh? Prezi, come on for the ground and stop it foolishness, the man. Prezi.
I lick him.
No, when you say you put 2 in your mouth and suck it and it lick you away. No, man, you're not kill our Prezi in the night. Anyway, so at the rejection, you say at the rejection. No, Prezi, be serious. The AC now work. It now work. Prezi, let's see how I'm wet. Yo, no, Prezi, stop. No, Prezi, you're too much tonight. Prezi, stop it foolishness, man. Sure. Yo, that youth, yeah, I say. So anyway, Carla, at the rejection, she couldn't manage, no?
Yeah, man, I rejection she couldn't manage, man. The rejection stab her.
Yeah, see it there.
She couldn't manage it, so she get it. You understand?
Yeah.
What should I do? What should I do? You should I just take time and just take time, ease her off. Ease her off, little by little, ease her off.
See
that's a woman say, man.
See it there.
Well, I writing him, man, though.
See it there. Now say a word, man. Big up yourself. Here, sir.
Big up up yourself here, man.
All right.
So, I love the program. Yeah, me I listen to the eye. And I first me call the eye.
Mad thing,
Yeah,
mad
from
thing.
Jamaica, me I listen to the eye.
See it there.
All right, just hold it on.
Mad
here,
thing.
man.
Yeah, wait. Where you call from? Where you call from? Where you call from? Where you call from?
You call from Queens. Be right there. I call from Queens. I drive me in the taxi, man. Tell me call me that till like
All right. Now say a word. Queens. All right. Big up yourself. All right, President.
Big up yourself.
All right.
All right, Richard.
Next guy. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Ragashanti.
What go on?
Not bad at all. Just an advice for that man.
Yeah.
All the money that he spent on that lady, he can make it back. Just find a Hollywood producer and sell him the story.
I tell him the story of what go down and thing. What you say? Is that story worthwhile for some sort of publication? Though,
Yeah,
some
man.
movie, though.
Yeah, man. He can make a movie out of that story.
All right.
And make back all the money that he paid that woman already.
Him no need for do that. Him good, you know. Him good.
Well, the whole idea is that he did the right thing by not falling for her because it might be problematic since she's a friend of his lady.
Yeah, man, I trouble that right this. And him no need for go this. Okay? Him no short at them something.
Yeah, he did the right thing because once if he stepped aside or stepped into that situation, it would be a compromising position for him.
Exactly.
He would be compromised.
Exactly. All right, man. Blessings and respect for that contribution there, yeah?
Good, okay.
Yeah, man. Protection, man. Good to hear your voice again. Okay. Next call, Prezi. Hello? Nobody know that is a Prezi. Next one. Hello? Well, man, I know how I go on this thing. 888-546-8742, 888-546-8742, 888-546-8742. See the boss, Uncle Carl B. Maxey, you know, September 18th, him have him green and white boat ride, okay? World's Fair Marina. Okay, give me a call, hello. You don't know DJ ride, there's a Carl B. Maxey up here. September 18th. Boarding time 7 p.m. World's Fair Marina, Paddle Wheel Queen, Uncle Carl B. Maxey boat ride. Hello?
Yes, Raga.
Greetings.
Greetings to you, brother. Why God?
You know, some day I give thanks.
Hey, Raga, if you laugh, yeah, next hour your chores get better now.
If what?
If you laugh, yeah, next hour your chores get better.
Nah, man, me I tell you, my throat and I pain you know, man. I sore throat, you trouble, man.
I get some lime, man, now, honey.
Yeah. So what you say?
Yeah. Yeah, I want to look mix up here, what I want to tell you about.
Okay, boy, you know, so we're about 3 minutes before the break. But tell me, though. Yeah.
Yeah, my stepdaughter was into college.
Yeah.
So I come in the August there.
Mm-hmm.
So we are going to one place we call the Rolling River in Westmoreland.
The Rolling River in Westmoreland. All right. Mm-hmm.
Go spend the day. Lots of food.
For go do what?
7 of us.
For go do what?
You go spend the day down at the river.
Down at the river. Spend the day at the river. Okay.
So we bring lots of food to go down there.
Right.
So, my stepdaughter now.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the mother now, like my wife.
Your stepdaughter sexy like her mother, but she's not. The mother is not your wife.
The mother is my wife.
The mother is your wife.
Yeah.
Oh, but your stepdaughter sexy like your wife. Okay, go on, talk.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So when we reached at the foot of the hill to go down at their property, down the bottom there where they have the building.
Yeah.
A donkey.
Yeah.
Was tied near against the pass with a long rope.
A donkey what?
A donkey.
Uh-huh.
Tie against the pass where we walk it to go down.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
To the building.
Yeah.
With a long rope.
Yeah, the donkey tied with a long rope, yeah?
Yeah, so everybody passing the donkey.
Right.
And the donkey stand up and look and not trouble with people them.
And not trouble nobody, right.
That's right. So my stepdaughter now, she have basket with some of the food in it.
She have what?
A basket with some of the food.
With food in it, basket with food, yeah?
Yeah, so by the time he pass the donkey now.
By the time she pass the donkey, yeah?
Right.
Yeah.
The donkey run out raga. I was around her bottom, I saw with his mouth.
The donkey run out and do what?
Hold him up on his leg and his bottom with his mouth.
The donkey hold up your stepdaughter and her bottom with his mouth?
Yeah.
And then do what?
Hold him like he want to bite up him bottom and you have to scream out and the wife said to myself, go help him and you have to move to the donkey raga.
So well on, the donkey run and grab your stepdaughter bottom and bite up her bottom and have to move to the donkey and you know sir.
Like him a cha-cha.
Oh, him a cha-cha. I'm sorry. Well on, you can't stay up on the radio because we have to take a break. I'm sorry. We have to take a break for 3 minutes. Anytime we do the show on Friday at the top of the hour, we have to break for 3 minutes. You hear?
All right, I go hold then.
All right, hold because when you're fat, the donkey bite up your stepdaughter. People will soon forward.
Watch the man, you don't know this advice idea and I present for The Bridge 99 FM connecting. We said that station, you're a leader. And we say, give him like a time, a like a feature. Under the moonlight and Sensimania. The Bridge 99 FM, Diana representing.
Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live.
Back in the juggling and thing, I don't know. We have a caller, Jamaica, who I give a drama and mix up and thing. He might go out with his wife and his stepdaughter and bunch of other people and thing, and he might go down to one river, one place, and everybody a pass one donkey. And his stepdaughter pass the donkey, and the donkey move to him stepdaughter, him say, and bite her up on her bottom and start. Him say, him donkey start cha-cha her bottom and all these things, and that's how they reach. So, caller. Prezi, the caller there. Who down at Jamaica? Who? Kevin? He Prezi? Kevin down at Jamaica? Did we lose the caller? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, you still there?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, so the whole I know walk past and everybody walk past the donkey and it's no problem. But when your stepdaughter walk past the donkey now, what you say the donkey do?
Raga the donkey hold him on her bottom and leg.
Hold her on her bottom, right her leg there, and grab her bottom with the mouth?
Yeah, and hold him, Mr. Raga. And he can't get away.
And she can't get away. So the donkey hold her body, hold her bottom down.
The right at the peg at the bottom there.
Right at right at the peg her bottom down. And then what happen?
So my wife getting afraid and start shout out to me.
Okay.
So I have to drop my food on me with the pot.
Yeah.
And run up on the donkey and slap him with my hand.
And slap the donkey, you box the donkey, no?
You have to go sideways and lick him, man. If you go straight back, I might kick you,
no? No, kick you. Yeah, you have to know that you can't go, but you can't
so
put it.
You have to tense up your hand, man, and give him 2 white and that's where they go, man.
So, well, and so when you run up and thing, and when you still reach the donkey, still a whole stepdaughter bottom, don't
you? Yeah. So I have to put on my hand 2 licking in belly. 2
licking in whoop, whoop. 2 under in belly, yeah. 2 under the donkey belly, and I saw the donkey leg go about it, don't you?
That's right. So some of the people start laughing now. I say, so much lady pass looking good.
Yeah.
And you look like you're too sexy for your donkey, so your donkey want you.
Yeah, but I could have 2 things, you know. But I one have 2 things, you know.
Yeah.
But you say you did have food too. You did pass the donkey?
Yeah, man, I pass the donkey.
And you did have food. And you did have food. And other people pass the donkey with food?
No.
Oh, so
just our group was getting the food down there.
All right, well, just so you know, animals are depending on what state the animal in, like where the animal they biologically. That's one thing. And the second thing is animals are scent driven.
That's right.
Right? So the animals are triggered by certain scents.
Yeah, so...
And so depending on what state your stepdaughter did in with certain things, it could have triggered the animal.
Okay.
Yeah, them things that happen. It must happen with dog, though. You ever see dog run up in a woman front yet and all them something?
Awesome.
Yeah, man, them things that happen, man. Some certain things that we not get in, but animals are scent driven. And when time them, you know, if them in a certain state and think for do certain thing, it's all about scent. You ever notice dog always a smell before so and so on? And
Yeah.
So some scent trigger a donkey there. You know, because donkey no think like people and say, boy, me look on she look good, you know, she round and me like that, but donkey no think them way there. But the donkey bright and just grab her up on her bottom and a bite up her bottom. So, what you say?
So I tell you what now. After the donkey leg,
yeah,
and the bottom now,
yeah,
we go down to the property.
Yeah.
And my wife get upset and cycle along some mad way about the donkey now.
Some what?
And go down there. Some mad way she start going now.
Yeah.
She get mad.
Yeah.
And go down there and find the owner for the property.
Mm-hmm.
And he start talk about the donkey. And the owner get upset. And tell the man not to tie the donkey against the roadside. And the man not here.
Okay, yeah.
But I see him, so the donkey went jump up and guess when they pass him too.
So I see him, the donkey did jump up on somebody else who did I pass him?
Jump up and I guess. There's a lot of foreigners go over that river.
Oh, okay. What the river name?
Rolling River.
What?
Rolling River in Westmoreland.
Rolling River in Westmoreland. So you see a lot of foreigners over there too and things like that.
Yeah, man. Like 400 or 500 guests go there, man.
Okay, and the donkey did run up on one of them foreigners there, don't?
Right.
Oh, Zane.
So my wife there talked to the manager for the property and the lady for the property go and get some dressing.
Yeah.
And dress it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but my wife never feel upset but because the donkey teeth throw inside the leg there.
Oh, the donkey. So she get a good bite. The bite did really bad, don't?
It bruised her.
Okay. But I never want deep.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
So, I know why you feel no way, you know, because, but them have a saying with them always use at Jamaica.
I understand what you're saying, man.
No. What I'm saying is, you have a saying we always use in a dancehall. I don't know why, but them always pick that animal, right?
Okay.
But the saying always go like, wave your hand, because you look good, girl, because you know, so the donkey never bite you yet. You know, so she can't wave for her hand, no.
Okay.
I don't mean none of it, that thing or whatever, poor thing. A trauma, the person here, she go dance and she go hear G4 say, wave your hand, because the donkey never bite you. She go say, Lord Jesus, why is he even going there? You understand? Anyway, big up yourself here.
Anyway.
Yeah, man.
Hold on. Anyway.
Yeah.
This was the gentleman who tried to find Elaine.
Who tried to do what?
I was the gentleman who talked to you to find Elaine.
To find Elaine?
Yeah, you remember?
Okay, yeah, you did. Yeah, so you want to meet Elaine. Yeah.
A lady from Kingston is calling me.
Okay.
And she sounds so romantic.
Oh. So you did give her some, you did talk to her or she did a try? When you say she sound romantic, what she say?
She called me and talked to me, you know.
Yeah,
she want to hold the space.
She want to hold the space? What, she want to run it by you?
But Elaine no turn up, so...
Elaine no turn up, so she want to deal with the thing since Elaine no there down. Okay.
Yeah.
But you know that woman you look? You know that woman you look how she
I don't see her face to face as yet.
Okay.
But I'm planning to see her face to face, you know?
Okay. So how much, you ever send her a thing yet, fix the airport anything yet?
No.
You not send nothing to give her yet?
No.
You know, cash up or something, or Jamaica, you there. You know, send her a look of food. She not ask if you a look of food.
No.
Okay.
She tell me that she doing some business, you know?
Okay.
A look of business.
Mm-hmm.
And I like to see what she doing that I can give her something to make her move.
Oh, so since you talk to her, she said she plan a little bit. Sound like she ambitious and all them things, like she progressive, don't?
Yeah.
So she sound like what she said she build a little business and thing and whatever, don't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so basically you'd like to help her with a little business and thing, right?
That's right.
Okay. But you not see her yet?
No, not yet.
Okay, so you and her talk on the phone door?
Yeah, man.
So when you say she want to come in, she want, since you not find alien and like she want to run the juju on you, oh, you know, she explicitly said that, so she like you and want to run the juju on you?
Well, when she called me,
yeah,
she told me that and I was about alien.
Well, I talk directly on the phone. Your phone, you break up here. Yeah.
She said to me.
Yeah, yeah.
I sounded like sad, you know.
Yeah, so you sound sad, right? And?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Like, I need some company, you know.
Right. And?
She want to fit in this space, you know.
Oh, so she want to give you the company because you sound sad and she want to give you some company, right?
That's right.
Okay. So when you say back to her when she said that? No?
You know, I talked to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, talked to her a few times.
A few times, and thing and whatever. So you're going to send her a thing for help with the business, right? After she explain it to you, don't?
I have to see her first.
Ah, well, that is a good idea. You probably don't want to be sending funds to somebody to run a business where you don't even see them.
That's right.
Okay. All right.
And she called me very often.
She called you very often.
Uh-huh.
Listen to Marsh Raga here. You need to be very careful with that woman here.
That's right.
All right? You need to be very, very careful with that woman. All right?
Mm-hmm.
And some woman are going to vex with when I say or whatever, but if she can go there so with you and just randomly call you and whatever and things like that. Yo, you know what I say? Balance up your thing here, sir.
All right.
You have to know where you are, though. So, but of
That's
course,
right.
your wife don't know about this then, right?
My wife died, man. Huh?
Oh, your wife died. Because the thing where you tell me about was from a good while, some time ago, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so your wife, okay. Well, when you talk to this woman, you be careful here.
Yes, sir.
All right, then. Blessings, man. Okay.
Yeah, man. Take care.
Okay, cool. You know how that going on. She talk to him, man, and I feel him out. You know, woman do that something that them just drop it in, you know. Yeah, I want to look at business and thing. I want to start one look at thing and whatever. And just drop it bait and see if he bite, you know, man. Yeah, my proper scammer that I move to a general, you know. I say, you call for alien, I will be your alien. Send me the money. Okay. Give me the call, Prezi.
Yes, my boss.
Yeah, Wagwan. Yeah.
Wagwan. You are me like when you talk to you, my friend.
What you say?
Me like when you advice if you have a friend.
Okay.
Yeah, man, me like when you tell him to be careful away, my dog. Cause so him not those him have to know where my do.
Right.
Some of them will call like say them, you know, and at the end of the day, they might look money from him, but him have to know where my do. You know, just call in and just go look. So you have to know where you do.
Teach him, yeah, Robert. Teach him.
So
yeah.
me know, me like how you say, boy, be careful. First thing when me you call in, and they say, yeah, first thing the me say when he last part, you say you need to be careful. So you're good track you have him pan, good track.
Robert, you know one good thing track. Me like with it, anytime you call in, you always a big me up.
Yes, then we not you is the man for the show, you know. So
yeah,
but keep him on a good track.
Like you always a big me up. You always call and a big me up.
Well, you want to go Raga, let me talk for me piece before we move. Look here now, you see? The dating thing still. Me go cut you out. Me go put in for me piece tonight before you move off. Me not keep up on the show long. You understand? Hello? Hello? Yeah, you hear me?
What you say, Robert?
Mister, me I put in a little request to the dating thing before you break.
Well, you not have to do that right now, yeah?
Okay, now.
Okay, all right.
What Well, look at man. More you start out a little things for me still, you know?
I can't. I don't know how to do that.
No, me want find a good looking lady, man.
Oh, really, Robert?
Yeah, man.
Hold on. Oh, my God, Robert. I am so shocked and surprised. I am just, astounded. What you're calling my show to find a woman?
No, me not call the show.
No, hold on. So if you talk to me now, so what you did do for you talk to me now?
Me I still say, if you can't...
No, hold on. You just say you're not call my show, so how me and you talk right now?
They not talk, we talk for the talk.
No,
man.
but hold on, so you answer me. You say you're not call my show, so I'm asking you, how me and you talk right now?
The mayor not talk about the show, something, man.
You not answer my question. You just say you're not. Yeah, you just say you're not calling me sure. So I'm saying, how is it? What led?
I never said me not call the show. If phone line now work good. You see, still line a break up, man. So you're not hear so good.
No, so hold on. Oh, true, the line a break up, me not hear good. And when...
No, look while me I talk to you and then me hear you go off your little bit and so.
So through the line now work good now. Me mistakenly hear you say you not call the show, right?
Never said me not call the show.
You never said that. You never said that.
Me never said me not calling the show.
You never said that. Hold on. It's if you never said that, that means me did that hear wrong then.
Me look at something there. I say, why do something for me? That's what I said.
No, but I'm telling you, I don't know what to do for you to get a woman.
Okay. Well, me nah. Then you can link up there for me, man.
No, I don't. No. With that. Hold on. We have been there already. We're done with that. We're done with that with you. Remember?
Okay.
Remember? Okay.
So the dating thing I go?
No, well, you don't worry about it. You don't worry about the dating.
Okay.
Huh? All right.
Anything.
All right, Papa. Okay. Yo, President. Anytime President dead, anytime Robert, boy, you going good reggae, man. Boy, good thing you do. Hey. Yo, well, I'm the President. Well, in a Robert mind, you know, anytime him, my throat, in a Robert mind, anytime him call, you know, in a fee mind, you know, I trick me, I go trick him, you know, I just hype him up, him don't even go see me coming, you understand? It's like him and say, yo, him nah go see the move when me I make right now. And the man calling and do the same thing every night. And do the same thing and think saying sound different. Robert, you're the best rated. And him don't even pick up the sarcasm and come. I say, but Robert, you always a big me up, man. Anytime you call in, right away you big me up. So I'm never shut him down right away. I say, oh, hold on, about my thing there. You know me, I did. All right, next call, President, next call. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Greetings. Raga, if you stop, say hello.
Who this?
Call down help on yourself.
I'm multi-talented, this?
Yeah, you have say greetings.
Don't say hello, don't.
Just say greetings.
Because when you say hello and true hello start with H-E-L-L, it's not a good thing, don't.
No, you call down help on yourself.
You must just say greeting. That's why you sound like a Rasta them, man. But you believe in a L? You believe L exists?
No, sir.
Okay.
What you do?
Man, me there, you know, me there, kind of.
Me hear you with the throat business there, and then take the ginger.
You know, me not gonna lie to you, me ain't take it.
Yes, man, you don't love yourself.
Me love myself, but me ain't take it. Me not gonna lie, me not take it.
You remember first time, one time when me about 20-something year old, my mother carry me go on funeral. Carry me go on wake.
Yeah.
And me see one something on the table, you know, one sauce a cover up. And them ask me to track the song for them. And after a while, my throat did get worse. And I see people that take out the something out of the dish and lick it in them hands. And I get to find out the salt and sugar mix up together.
Salt and sugar mix up together.
You record that in the longer days when they used to have set up without bands.
Yeah.
You record what I'm saying?
No, I don't know. Salt and sugar, I don't know what was the purpose of that.
Then put it in the dish, like in one chalk plate.
Yeah.
And put it on the table.
Yeah.
So when you sing now and you get hoarse.
Yeah.
Or if you attract the song, you get hoarse. You put liquid in your hand and you lick it. And it clear with the throat.
Oh, really?
Yes.
All right, for many people listening and multi-talented is calling from Jamaica. When you say attract the Sankey, that is a Jamaican term for somebody when you at a wake. The way the wake is, you have a person who sing, who talk out the line for each line out of a song or a hymn, and then everybody sing it. So the person who talk it out, and there's a particular way to talk it out, with your voice must be at a certain level and all them something there. That is a tracker. That is a tracker of the song, right?
Right.
So if you don't know what you're referring to, that is what she's talking about. So when and this goes on all night. So what multi-talented is saying, they have a way of for clearing the throat and thing when them attract. When them sing and attract song,
they put the sauce up on the table with the salt and the sugar mixed together.
I never heard that before. Salt and sugar mixed together. I have never heard of a situation where they mix salt and sugar together, except when some people make festival and them look a type of special.
And I hit them use and clear the throat in the longer days,
Okay, in them days they don't.
Yes, when they used to have set up. My time they never have no bands,
Right.
When you track a song, and you get hoarse, or the people that we are sing get hoarse.
Yeah.
Then just move to the table and take up little and lick it, and it clear them throat.
Okay.
I say maybe if you did do little like that, although they say salt and sugar not too good for the body, but in the body, you feel a little salt, now and then a little sugar.
Well, no, everything is moderation. The body does indeed need some sodium. The problem is we get too much of it sometimes. Too much salt and too much sugar sometimes,
So we have to boil a little busy tea and mix it with some coconut milk and put some spice in there and drink it.
Okay, they're multi-talented. Breaking it down as usual, all right?
Right.
Okay, but everything good otherwise. Huh?
Yeah, man. Legit. Yeah. But me I tell you, I go through some difficult situation and I still go through here right now, but me I give Almighty God the praise.
Blessings, man. All right? You have to just stay strong.
When I ask you something, you see, what you say about the pretty girl then?
That's a broad question. I don't know what you're asking me.
All right. May I ask you?
You have to be specific, yeah.
Raga.
Huh?
I'm a nurse.
Uh-huh.
And I've been through a lot.
Uh-huh.
And I tell you, say, me look after some pretty woman,
Mm-hmm.
When me say pretty, me mean pretty, Raga.
Mm-hmm.
When me I work at the nursing home, and me say, Raga.
Mm-hmm.
You see, pretty woman have down there, so not so pretty, not pretty,
You
Some of them beat it out bad.
Willande.
That's all whom I fit take out.
But
me I talk about one girl named Pretty Punchy. So say me I give it to her. Say down there no good enough. I don't get beat out but me I tell her some of the pretty girl them man.
Alright, me could leave our Pretty Punchy out tight for now and just go and talk about the pretty. So you are say you treat and help a lot of pretty girls, right?
Pretty ladies.
Yeah, pretty ladies.
Yeah, some of them old, but they are beautiful.
And you as a woman I tell me, so when you take care of them and you look on a lot of the pretty woman them down there, so down at them juju, you say them juju mash up and nothing not going for them juju?
Lord God, Raga, it's terrible.
But why? But you seem to be
It
so.
look like they start too early. Or them take too much big size or long size or whatsoever, but don't listen not pretty at all.
So
me I say now, some of the pretty girls them in the world right now.
Them front ugly and mash up and beat out of that, yeah, sir.
Oh my gosh. Raga, behave yourself.
Hold on. Me for behave myself?
It's terrible, Raga, me I tell you the truth.
What terrible?
Don't there, so. Ugly, man, he ugly.
So,
when me say ugly, you know.
No, so based on your experience, you as a pretty woman front ugly?
Some of them, not
Some
all.
of them. No, but you identify the pretty woman. You were the one who explicitly
but
identified.
me say, me no look after every pretty woman in our world, you know.
No, I know that. No, clearly you don't.
I have looked after.
No, hold on. Clearly you don't. But you introduced this subject to us.
Yes.
You say what I think about pretty girl, and I said be more specific. And then basically I say, you see some of them people and them pretty, but down they not good, because down they beat out.
Down they not, not feel good at all.
Okay, that is an interesting observation on your part.
You believe me?
No, I'm just listening, you know. I'm just listening.
But I say you're supposed to pass through a lot of pretty girls.
Who, me?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not pass through no whole heap of pretty girl. I don't get that, you know. I don't.
So then I show you nookie.
No, throughout my life, I don't get much of that, you know. So I don't.
You should have look funny, man. Let the pretty girls show it, man.
Me, if you see it.
You don't know if it's pretty or ugly.
Okay, wait 1 second. The person named Vibes Love, we're there on the IrieJam 360 Facebook page. Oh, as a rag me for big you up and this and that and whatever. No, yeah, look, everybody. Loud, stop it. That is not what the chat is for. That is not what the chat is for. Vibes Love. Don't make we delete you. Anyway. So, no, what I'm saying is, No, me no. Wait, you have any suggestion for me for see them some of the, or me can see pretty one?
But rather, you want to say they on earth so long and you deal with pretty girl and you never make sure you are open her foot and show you or something. Make you look funny proper.
No, but even if that, I'm not going to tell you that.
Rather, some of the pretty girl them out there and some of the pretty woman them, may I tell you the truth, them pum mash up, man.
Okay, your words, them pum mash up.
Yes, man, you know time good at all. Some of them have to take out all their woman that's away.
You don't think you're being a little bit harsh on the women who go through these medical procedures, because particularly the woman them who, what they say, oh, that got hysterectomy or whatever, you sound a little...
That's why them have to take them size.
But how you know it? No.
And don't do it with one whole heap of man. Run up and down and hold up a man from they young till they get old.
So you think that the reason why women get hysterectomies and as you said them pum mash up is that them attack baby good?
Some of the time.
Okay.
And some of them not take care of their structure.
Okay.
So they end up with a lot of disease and problems.
But what would your response be to women who are listening, right now and say, so I'm really disgusted with her calling and saying these things about women. What would your response be to them?
Behave themselves and be a genuine person.
No.
Don't run up and
No, you never answer me. You never really understand my question, I'm saying, what if there's some people listening to you now?
Yes.
And they're saying, I can't believe multi-talented calling the show and saying all these bad things about women and being so insensitive and callous, to women who have gone through hysterectomies and them something there, and think that what you just shared with us tonight is just awful and disgusting. If somebody has said that about you right now, what would your response be to them?
I've studied a lot.
You study
and
a
I
lot?
understand, yes, and I understand human psychology. And I'm asking all the ladies, them, especially the pretty one, them, who are run up and down, the whole heap of men, take it easy and behave themselves, because after a while, when you get down in a age, anything can happen to you. Just giving them a good advice.
All right. All right, multi-talent.
Yeah, because I know a lot of ladies right now where, boy, may I tell you, say, you know pretty pan them.
Okay. No, well, you make that point, I think. All right.
Prezi! So, Raga.
Huh?
Me have some mix-ups again, but not tonight at all.
All right, not tonight. All right, then, cool.
Monday or so, yeah?
Monday, man. All right.
And if me offend any of the pretty ladies, them, I'm asking them to for apologize.
Oh, you're asking them to apologize? I don't think it's that all you wanted to say.
I am going to. I'm apologizing to them.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right, then. Blessings. Okay, cool. All right, then, cool. This is a good time to take some break. And when we come back, take some calls. I'm up here in New York. You hear, Prezi?
IrieJam. Years of quality Caribbean radio.
This is Zion Stewart, and you're listening to my dad, the awesome Ragashanti, on Bridge 99 FM.
Back in the juggling, people, big up on yourself and thing. The sore throat man there. I'm in name Ragashanti and sit. Yo, only God can tell you, give me a call. We need to see if we can make a link with you and Pretty Punchy and thing. Yo, Prezi. Man, look out for only God can tell you, yeah? Tell him, say, Kevin, tell Kevin for coming. Kevin, down at Jamaica, Kevin. Give him a second, people. Kevin.
Yes, I.
Where you are, my brother?
There, man.
Yeah, man, I look for a call from only God can tell you, yeah? I look for me can see if him can make a link with Pretty Punchy, yeah?
Yeah, man, I listen out.
So you see, when him call in, just make Prezi know, and then Prezi. When Kevin tell you, say if only God can tell you, call you, tell me, all right? And then all right, Kevin, everything good down there?
Yeah, man, so far so good.
All right, you know, Alien too cute, say, are you at the pre, you know? Alien too cute, she give you maximum ratings, you know, Kevin. She want to play, and you're not, you know, my general. That me I tell you, yeah? All right, big up yourself, my brother. All right. All right, people. All right, President. All right, if you're calling from New York or Connecticut or the United States or whatever, do remember the number is 888-546-8742, 888-546-8742, 888-546-8742, 888-546-8742. All right, President, give me a call from up here. Hello.
Boss.
You know some day where you say?
Well, me listen, boy, everybody I give advice on your throat to what else to suck and what else to go lick. Really, man? Really? People do better than that.
What do you mean?
Anyhow.
All right, so
what do you mean?
No.
What do you mean? You want me to go replay?
No, moving right along.
You don't have to go lick.
No, moving right along.
All right.
Yeah.
You did what we talk about first.
Uh-huh.
You know, essentially, I never offer up that $2,000 the way gift.
Oh, why?
That was the first mistake. Because, all right, so if you have to say, if you see me pick up a woman, it must be on that level, unless maybe him do something otherwise would have suggested.
No, then, all right, you know, we never pick up a dog, say, he might pick up a woman for an airport and then go up and hug her in a way. Him never kiss you know, but him say him hug her in a way.
Oh.
So when him hug her now.
It all depends on the organ then.
No, but him still in a film play, him still no need she if you go tell him woman say him there at airport and a hug woman and when him a pick up for airport and him woman don't know nothing about that.
You see that girl there?
Yeah.
That girl there have him back whether or not. You see she give her the $2,000.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, she look on him as kind. So she run back and play upon him. And she make me see how generous he really is.
Right.
It's not like say you are committed now to give me this whatever you want to give me.
Mm-hmm.
So no, see her friend I tell him say she take care of her. So obviously she want good treatment too.
Right.
So she look at it and say, well, if me I hold a secret for you and the next woman, me can hold a secret between me and you too. And the general I read every play, but at the end of the day, the general should realize that rejection is rejection. I got cut up about it. From one same seat, like I just said, I go in shadows back down. They have to come to the conclusion. Because once he reach there, so she feel away.
Oh, him should have just go and finesse it and thing when she call him, just stay wide and ease her off and so without bring it there. So when him just a communicate to her and say, "Beast, I really want it for me. That now go working about." But to his credit, do him tell her and just kind of bring something this. Bring it to a, shall we say, bring it to a hilt, and at the same time say, I have your back, see man, if you have money and thing or whatever, me still give and whatever, ray. So I don't think he anticipated her I get upset about the rejection, you know. But me see what he has still.
Eventually still, she have him back. She have him back. You have some woman you can look on them and know, so you know that woman they real in another way. She have him back, man. You never even have to worry about it. A real street woman also. Anyhow, big up your program. I like the topic.
No say a word, man. Respect and bless.
And I say, I respect between you and Robert. I like when they call. I like the flex. I like the fact that you just pause. I like it pause.
What you say about the pause when Robert called?
Yeah, man, you tell the pause all like a man.
It's like, well, as a regular listener, you just do exactly what happened. Like, okay, there goes Raga there with that dramatic pause or whatever. Anytime him come on, you know, a straight big up me, I get right away, you know, in the prep, you know, man. And in a female, him swear say him a be smart.
You feel like, yeah, man, for real. All the dog have to salute him one day, man. As him a pray, man, the dog goes bark, man. And the lady that while ago, it kind of really surprised me that she was a professional position. She really criticized pretty women. It kind of really sad. She sounded a little bit more intelligent than that. I really feel like she should not have done this.
She shouldn't say them things about the woman, them, don't. She go too far, don't.
No, because at one point I began to wonder if she was a lesbian. If she was a lesbian and she come out and say that that's okay. But you come and announce that you're a nurse, so that's your professional responsibility. Why are you taking that good look at a woman private? Especially the pretty woman, them obviously you have a problem with pretty woman.
Yeah, right. It sounds to you like she's a bad mind pretty woman. Okay. What you think? Some bad mind? You think she's a bad mind pretty woman?
Yeah, of course she's bad mind pretty woman.
Bad mind pretty
woman.
Okay.
She not look on the ugly woman them too.
Well, that is an interesting question. Man. Yeah.
You know, look on the ugly woman them too.
Yeah, why? So why she look on the pretty woman to the point where she have to call in and talk about it?
Examine. You're not different than it was a man who examined those women. Why you're irritating the woman them private like that?
So what you think, she's a lesbian, a closet lesbian or something like that?
I don't know. It really come across like that.
She came across like she's questioning, like an undercover lesbian, or that she's probably a lesbian unconsciously and she don't know it. Is that what you say?
Why? Believe me, why would I look at the next man's genitals? I'm not interested in that, sir.
Right. So for she, and in particular, she leaves room for somebody to say, as soon as she see a pretty woman and recognize this as a pretty woman, she go and examine them front.
It's a more inspection, like she put it on a microscope.
Okay, I'm paying more attention to pretty woman front, though.
Yeah, come on, man. No,
and does she leave room then for people to say, the reason why you... It's almost like she'll look for see something bad down there for just say you're not all that because you're on the front not good. Okay.
Exactly. Exactly. Come on. Don't use a professional position to really irate and criticize people like that. If you're a lesbian and you want to come across and say, boy, the pretty woman, the man, them done them, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I could appreciate the argument, but the fact that you say you're
hold on. You're going to have to clarify that because I'm sure some people are a bit confused. Why you think that if she's a lesbian... Hold on. Here's a question. Why you think that if she was a lesbian, it would be understandable that she said that? Why you think?
Because you know what? That's not her professional position. As a nurse, I do not think it's appropriate for her to be examining people in that way.
Right.
Whether or not, whatever it's said, Lena, whatever it is, that's not your responsibility. Whatever your responsibility is, do your responsibility.
Right.
Don't come out and talk about it like that.
Right.
Because it's a professional responsibility. Right. A lot of women who maybe will pick up an advice and say, well, wait, no, she that they come here last week or come here this morning, come look for me, Jojo, and you're going to radar talk about it, especially if the woman think that she's cute.
While
on the other hand, if you have if as a man or if a woman will say, boy, you know, some boy me buck up and two pretty woman and me not lie, you know. Because like me nearly John, me that appreciate the argument there, whatever it is. But this is a professional responsibility. If it was a doctor, maybe you would have looked on him like, no, that's how you have to consider.
Right.
If you're a nurse.
Right.
You're not supposed to come and talk like that.
Right.
And you're obviously single out pretty woman. Look in the mirror and appreciate yourself.
But hold on. Do you think she's actually? Do you think she's actually a nurse in the sense that we know nurse?
Maybe a home health aide. Okay. I don't think she's actually.
Well, no. Well, she's calling from. Remember, she's calling from Jamaica. You know, home health aide is up here in America. She was calling from Jamaica. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
But if she's actually a home health aide, it's also a professional responsibility. She should not.
No, what I'm saying is it probably has some other term. They don't have home health aides in Jamaica like they have here in New York, where you have home health aide and they have CNA and whatever. I don't know, but I'm just saying that I'm sure them have some sort of equivalent there. Yeah, them have some sort of equivalent, but I don't know. I wouldn't know the name or so whatever, you know. But it's a deliberate if you sound like you're familiar with some of the games I play here, but it was deliberate on my part to say. So what do you think? She actually sound like a nurse to you. What do you think?
I don't know if she's really a nurse, but I know that she's in a position that she work with people. That's how she make her living. And maybe she clean them up or whatever she does. So as a woman who does that for a living, you should not come and talk about it in this atmosphere to say, well, women, you need to do this and women need to do that. No. If in case you feel like, say, women don't take care of themselves and when they get old, just come up and say, you know what, that your advice to women, take care of yourself, don't beat up the thing.
Right.
Because when you get old, that can't happen. You know, if you go say, me's a nurse and me say this and me say that.
Okay.
You could have just put it out broad out there, say, you know what, woman, you need to take care of yourself because I've seen a few things, a few friends of mine or a few associates, and I've seen because they have lived a type of life, what happened. Right. So you're comfortable, you examine women, Jojo, because of your professional responsibility, and you come and talk about it. No, that's not.
But hold on. But you know that what she said, though, that's a myth, though, right? You're aware. People who you realize that that people who believe.
I'm not talking about what she said.
No. I'm just moving on to something else. But this whole idea that I'm
talking about the idea of a big examination.
No, I know. I'm just saying the focus of her thing, where she kind of zero in into that very popular conception in Jamaica. That body can mash up pum pum and make it chamba. You know that fundamentally it's a myth, though. You know that, right?
Listen to me. Raga, I think there's this comedian, I think he's from Africa, that made I saw a joke that he made about the vagina.
Mm-hmm.
And him say, somebody will call it the P word.
Yeah.
And they must say, really? You're calling me the P word when a big 6-inch head come out of that, and you're going to make it look like I am soft?
The baby, okay.
A penis can mash up. A penis cannot mash up a vagina.
No, it can't.
Yeah.
It's just that genetics, in terms of genetics, everybody's body develop in a different way, right? So that when some people see that part of the woman's anatomy in looking a certain way, some people come up with these things about mileage and what. It has nothing to do with that. You have women who do it every day with the biggest sign, whatever, and just by genetics, it just look a certain way where you can't say anything like that. And you have women who don't do it, hardly do it, and it will look a certain way where people apply that type of stereotype. One thing though, I want to commend you that as a man, you were so articulate in your opposition to what she said, as a man. All right, and that you actually provided details, like you were very deductive in the way you explain your thing, and you took issue with the professionalism, if she were indeed an health professional and whatever. And I want to thank you that as a man, you call, you took umbrage with that, and then you take it to her and all them something.
Raga.
Big up yourself, you hear, sir?
Raga.
Yes.
Raga.
Yeah.
Raga.
Yes.
Mr. Down here on the phone and listen to her, and I was really disgusted. So, I mean, I don't have a choice. If I maybe the radio may turn it off, but I wanted to talk to you about
and I want to commend you for that you were disgusted by it, because you have other men who are listening who are, I'm sure.
I almost hung up.
All right, look, all right.
Hung up.
Big up yourself for that, yeah?
All right, boss. Take it
all
easy.
Right,
Bless
cool.
you. Come on. Mm.
Multi-talented, I'm going to whap you up. Only God can tell you. Only God can tell you. Only God can tell you what happened.
Yeah, good night.
Well on the Prezi. Call a number you for me. I give you one number for call here. Only God can tell him. I'm going to see if I can make you talk to Pretty Punchy tonight here.
Almighty God.
Are you excited?
Yes, man. Because me want to call my wife's name. I don't meet her. Too pretty.
Oh,
how do that?
Pretty Punchy, no.
You tell you if you don't call my wife's name, I don't meet her.
Don't call your wife's name. Prezi, call. See if you can call a number. I text it to you. Call a number you for me, yeah? And make we see if we can get to talk to Pretty Punchy tonight. So wait. So hold on. You have to think about what you're going to say to her now, if you're going to talk to her, yeah?
Yes, man. Almighty God.
What you going to say to her?
I'm going to say good night, Pretty Punchy.
Yes.
Say me the call the show and...
Well, move away from the radio. Something is playing in the background. Prezi, you get her. You call the number. No, man, move her from the radio. No, only God can tell you. Hello?
Yeah, me here.
Okay, all right then, cool. Prezi, I try to reach her here. And we have come up to the break, and things. So you're going to tell her some nice things, and you're going to tell her the fruits, them where you give her. Can remember you say you're going to give her enough fruits. Yeah, and things like that.
Yeah, but can I rather?
Yeah.
Nah, but the kissing talking, man.
All right, no, you don't have to talk about no kissing.
No, because it beat me.
The kissing talking a beat you?
Yeah, some people they call in a chat nonsense. But me not know that.
Okay, all right. No, you don't have to talk about kiss. You can't just be a gentleman, but you have to be confident doing, okay?
Yeah, I hold the faith.
I hold the faith. What do you mean by hold the faith? What do you mean hold the faith and your heart? What do you mean?
Hold the faith like Job and follow my heart, man.
You have to hold the faith.
And nobody watch you talking.
And nobody watch you talking. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, get her. Oh, President been trying to call her, but him nah. We have to go see if we can get her and thing or whatever. But President call the number and really get her and thing. But again, if we get her and thing, you practice, you know. What you that say to her, no?
Yeah?
What you that say to her, no?
Oh, no, that's the thing. I call. Let me get him right now.
Get her. So get her. You get her. Yeah.
Good night, Pretty Punchy.
Right.
You know, say, I first time hear about you and me like you and I first time hear about you and me like you and me live in Jamaica and me nice fruits and thing. I mean, it's not a person who works in a business place. I'm a hustler. I give thanks to the Father.
Right.
Yeah. I would like to meet you one day.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm never going to have a relationship, but maybe if we could have a relationship with me and you, when the guy can't work and things are work out different.
Yo, that's some tough talk them there, you know, G.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Praise the Father and get through with him, man.
How that go?
No, I say praise the Father and get through with her.
Oh, okay, praise the Father and you get through with her, don't?
Praise the Father.
Okay.
First to get through with
praise the Father for get through with. Okay, but it look like we having problem like we not reach her at all, man. Like she not answer, pretty sure she not answer.
Okay.
Okay, me no know. It don't look like she there near the phone or something. Me no know why.
Okay.
Okay, all right, but
Heavenly Father, please I'm asking you. Dear Heavenly Father, please I'm asking you. Please let Pretty Punch take up the phone. I like to talk to her tonight.
Wait, pray to the Father again. Pray to the Father again for that.
It says, Dear Heavenly Father, please I'm kindly asking you. Please let Pretty Punch take up the phone. I like to talk to her tonight about some love story.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we could just see if your prayers are going to be answered. Okay.
Yeah. Because I'm pretty fire phone answer my phone call, you know.
Oh, you
and celebrating, hang me up at my car no back.
Okay, you pray to the Father.
I pray to the Father and the phone ring. I say, boy, I liquor.
See it there. And the Father answered the prayer there. So I could hope the Father answer.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, though. I feel take a little break for 3 minutes. So, Kevin, you stay online here. Are you call or are them call? I credit your call, pan?
No, make call first and then call me back.
Them call you back. All right, stay online here, so you don't have to worry about credit.
Yeah.
But stay online, so we're going to take a 3-minute break and we'll come back and we'll see what possible, yeah?
Go and pray.
All right, go and pray. Go and pray, yeah?
Yeah.
Let me hear how you start to pray again.
Dear Heavenly Father, please, I'm kindly asking you, let Pretty Punchy take up the phone and answer it.
Glory.
I like to talk to her tonight.
Glory.
In Jesus' name. Amen.
Okay. All right. We're going to take a break. You stay online and then we'll soon come back.
Yeah.
All right then, cool.
Yeah.
Watch the man, you don't know this advice at the end present for The Bridge 99 FM connecting. We said that station, yeah, a leader. And we said, get him like a time, a little feature. Under the moonlight and center mean, yeah. The Bridge 99 FM, Deanna representing.
Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Back in our juggling, well, Prezi is unable to get Pretty. It look like Pretty Punch is not near her phone and thing and whatever. But only God can tell you. Wagwan. Only God can tell you. Yeah, Wagwan.
Yeah, me there, man. I listen to you, man.
Okay, it look like she must have gone out or something. I don't know her thing, or she probably busy or something here. But she not answer her phone here.
Yeah.
Okay, so probably our next time and thing. But we tried, okay?
Yeah. But I make that thing work out still for me now.
Yeah, man. And she link up and thing. We just give her your number, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, and thing, and cause we know you're gonna buy fruits for her and all these things and so forth. Okay?
No, I have to buy fruits, man. I have fruit. Certain fruits I don't have when I buy.
I'm sorry. I mean, you're gonna plant fruits for her and these things and so forth. All right, cool, right.
In the plant already, man.
Right, plant already and thing.
Yes, I tell you, certain fruits I don't have.
Right, you will buy it, right.
Yes.
We know you're not make she go hungry and thing or whatever.
No.
So you can cook lobster and them something that you know for cook lobster and them something.
But I have to try that one day.
You'd have to try that one.
I have to try.
Okay, what kind of food you can cook if you cook for her? What kind of food you can?
Rice and peas and chicken and curry goat and mutton and fish and turkey neck. And ackee and saltfish.
rice and peas and chicken and curry mutton and turkey neck. And ackee and saltfish.
And chicken and ackee and saltfish.
Okay.
And pork.
And pork. Okay. When you cook chicken and thing, how you season up your chicken?
I say chicken now.
Yeah.
Wash my hand first.
You do what?
Wash my hand first.
You wash your hand first and then what?
And then wash out the basin.
And then you wash out the... Yeah?
Yeah, the vessel.
Yeah.
Wash off the knife.
What you do what? You wash out the basin and then you wash off the knife?
Yeah, and get one sour or vinegar. Clean up the meat.
You get what?
Vinegar or sour orange.
Vinegar or sour orange. And then what you do with that, no?
Clean up the meat.
What is that? Yeah, go and talk, yeah?
Yeah, me clean up the meat and then me wash it off. And then me season it up.
No, what you season it with? What you season the meat with?
I put my season, my onion, my scallion, my garlic, my thyme, my sweet pepper, and my Irish, and my carrot, and my pepper, my scotch bonnet pepper. And me line it up and me brown in it.
Yeah.
And then me scrape off all the ingredients of the meat and put it for fry.
Hold on. Then you brown it, and then after you brown it, what you do?
Me put it for fry.
You put what for fry?
No, the chicken, if I fry, the person wants it to fry.
But when you brown it, no fry, you fry it when you brown it. Or you mean you put browning on it? What you mean?
No, some people they cook it. Some people cook it, you know.
Okay, right. Then you cook it down, so when that you know.
Yeah, and I put in a pot then.
No, but when you say brown it, no fry, you fry it. When you say brown it, no fry, you fry it.
No, you cook it that way. That one they cook, you cook that one there.
Oh, okay, all right. I think I know.
And then when you season it up now, your flour hit. And put in a pot, make it fry.
Well, that's how if you fry it and thing. Okay.
Yeah. And some people now, they want to cook down now. So you cook it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The rice now.
Yeah.
You wash out the vessel, throw the rice in it. Pick out the rice of anything in it.
You pick out the rice. After you wash out the vessel and throw the rice, then you pick out you pick your rice like Jamaicans. You pick out the rice. You pick out the bad thing, the bad little black them out there, don't?
Yeah.
Hold on. Only God can tell you. You know, so them not pick rice up here, you know.
But then they cook it same way.
99% of people up here, even Jamaicans, them don't pick rice. Only Jamaicans see them pick. So after you pick out the rice, what you do?
Wash it.
You wash the rice?
Wash it. 3 times.
3 times? You wash the rice 3 times?
Yeah.
And then what?
And then we put it in the pot.
No,
if you want to put in the pot.
Yeah.
The water in the pot and the water boil up. Garlic, thyme, and scallion.
You put garlic, thyme, and scallion in the rice water?
Yeah.
Okay.
With the peas.
With the peas, right.
Yeah, and put coconut milk in it.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, but sometimes I know about buy the coconut milk and shop me grate it myself.
Okay, good.
And throw it nice.
Okay, good.
And then make it boil up some more, and then put the rice in it now. And I cover it up.
Yeah.
And when it catch when I leave now, I turn it down, look.
Turn it down and make it steam.
Yeah, and when you want to turn, I turn it.
Right.
And then when it cook now, we have a special plate for pretty points with a share 50 inside of it.
Fear.
And give me nice WhatsApp juice.
Well, you have a nice plate where you serve all the food, you know, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And a nice cup.
And soursop juice. You don't get a soursop juice.
I give you nice soursop juice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't cook for her every day?
If you want to cook for her every day.
Yeah, if she want you to cook for her every day, you don't cook for her every day?
Yes, no problem.
No problem. Okay.
Yeah.
All right then, okay. All right then, Auntie. But so we get to make the link with her. We make the link and make you and hear what she say, yeah?
Yeah, I'm short about.
All right. If anything and she call and she want to talk alone without you there, we make she talk, at least you listen to the show you will hear, okay?
Yeah.
All right then, cool. All right. Take care.
Yeah. Only God can tell you what happened after.
Only God can tell you what happened after. Big up.
Yeah. But guess what? I'll not get you with him still, but it could like me the dream.
You did God.
Yeah.
Your dream say you see her and talk to her. Don't. Okay.
Yeah, but look at now, I'm sure I put her and I sleep.
Uh-huh.
I sleep, when I sleep, I will look on the time. I couldn't believe that I run up. Something to 9.
All right.
And I said, well, wait, they like Ragashanti pass already, man.
Nah, man, we're there, man. But I'm going to take some other call now. We here?
Yeah, all right then.
All right, my bro. All right, only God can tell you. Big up yourself. Man. You know, over the weeks, when only God can tell you call, I'm going to read the comments them over Ragashanti TV on YouTube. Prezi, a lot of women like him, you know. No, Prezi, no, I'm serious. No, Prezi, I'm serious. And them post and them say, no, man, I like him. And them say, him just have a pure innocence and him just honest and truthful and him sound nice and whatever. A whole heap of woman up here foreign, like, you must think I lie, me I tell. I can't read the comments them for you and whatever. You know what? Monday me read them. Not tonight. Monday me read all the comments them with the woman. Them like only God can tell you, man. Them like him. All right, give me a next call. Hello. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yes, hello.
Raga.
Yeah?
How you do?
I'm a good man.
Them not go like me.
I want Neville, what you say?
Me say them not go like me.
Okay, all right.
You want me to tell you why?
Why?
Me no brown chicken.
You know brown chicken?
No. If me have to cook chicken.
Uh-huh. You never brown you never brown chicken and where you cook chicken?
Just listen to me, man.
Uh-huh.
At the chest, me normally use.
Uh-huh.
The chest, not the breast.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to put it in a water for boil.
Mm-hmm.
When you put it in the water,
yeah,
the whole of the fat and grease come on top.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Then me take out the chicken.
Right.
If any extra fat they put in the scrape it off our slime. Because then a chicken and a fowl.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
And then, well, you can't get no good oil again.
Right.
The young oil me can't get down here.
Yeah.
Uncle Sam, vegetable oil.
Right. And the island are good.
Me no know. Me can't get no coconut oil.
You sure in a Jamaica? Then Jamaica not the warm coconut oil, man. Coconut
no,
oil.
listen. Hold on. Let me explain it to you. In order to use coconut oil, you have to rich.
Oh, it's expensive?
Okay.
Well, are you saying imported American vegetable oil is much cheaper than Jamaican local coconut oil?
But you know, certain you can't get no Jamaican local oil. Them have one. We come from Trinidad with some coconut tree on it. It's marked natural.
No, but when I say when we go curry, well, you probably, yeah, you know, you live on the side. So when I say when you go curry and on the street and all them something, them women they don't sell natural Jamaican coconut oil anymore.
That's a long time.
Oh Lord.
That was a long time when you were there.
You serious, Neville? Them not sell them somebody again on the road, like you can go there and get natural.
You kid, man.
What you said to me, I know. You serious?
All right. You remember my saying?
Yeah. Oh. How for dog
you
that
remember?
a Mark Neville? How for dog that? Which dog that a bright up themselves in
my dog.
So you bright up in the conversation. But tell him so when two people attack. If you keep
tell
him to keep my mouth, I go sit on one side.
You still live on the bag of tribe.
No, hold on, Neville. No,
when I hear you
Neville, hold on, man. Me just hear one of your dog call my name and say something about Ragashanti pop. Tell your dog, tell him to understand himself and don't bright themselves with me. Well, I'm not talking on the phone. Talking on the phone.
My dog a morning star.
Me just hear one. Listen to me. Listen to me.
You.
Hey, tell him some go from your son thing. Them are going like some friend. Tell him to stop calling me name. Stop calling me name. Stop. I wouldn't argue with.
You. Them are raga. Them are argue with Mr. Stewart.
Hey, tell him don't break. Tell him to stop calling me name. Come here one of them talk about Ragashanti. I'm going to kick me in my face and thing and all them something and bite me from my heel back. Oh.
Okay.
All right, go on talk.
What them call Johnny Cake?
Dumpling. Well, fried dumpling.
What them call Journey Cake?
Me no know what them call journey cake.
Are you there, America?
Journey cake?
Yeah.
Me no know what name journey cake.
All right. This is the first time when the cowboy them a go out far away.
Yeah.
I roast it and walk and carry it.
Roast.
And then tobacco, and then throw the tobacco.
Roast what?
Flour.
Journey cake?
Yeah, no, I hear you tell this what I say. Them no pick rice up there. Them don't have no reason to pick rice up there.
Why?
Okay. The rice that is up there more than like in our park.
Now what?
Park.
Yeah,
long grain and short grain. Out here, a split rice you get now. This brother will tell you about him and go wash rice 3 times. Licking head.
Only God can tell you licking head. Mind what you say about my brethren, man.
But hold on, me not afraid of nobody.
No, but that's a mind where, because I'm saying if I defend him, I don't want to not done him. So, mind what you say about my brethren.
You still live on the same back of tribe.
What I want to go.
Hold on. Let me ask you this.
Yes, Neville.
You remember my saying, not another word.
Not another word. And get bright.
Argument door.
Done.
I hear you play me last week Friday. I hear you play me last week Friday.
I play you, what me say?
Because I'm the whole car and hear my voice on your program. You good?
Me good, Neville. Me good. Very good.
Oh, the little girl.
She good, you know. Just like, you know, hold on. You know that next week Friday is her birthday?
So, how old she will be?
She's going to be 5. Of course, she's born in the best month, so she's going to be 5.
August.
No. Next week.
When she will be 5?
Hold on. Next week Friday, September 2nd. She's going to be 5.
All right. Hold on. Under the sign of the Virgin.
Right.
No, me born the 30th of this month.
Okay. So you have Virgo too.
And you born the 6th of the 9th.
I'm born the 6th of September, correct, right?
Argument done.
Argument done. A Virgo nation.
Talk back here.
All right, Neville. Big up yourself, man. Cool.
Long time.
Man. Neville, man, a sample of Prezi. Jesus God. Prezi. God, he did it again. Prezi. Ah, Jesus. People, on the know it go. Right? Why? No know it go. In disappearing, people in gone. Me no know in gone. In auntie, you know. Let me tell Prezi every day, yeah, you are a technical operator. You cannot leave. We alone there in the studio. I run a talk show. And when you're gone now, what me do? Huh? Donna from Pembroke said, Neville are true. Since COVID-19, coconut oil not plenty. I use virgin olive oil to cook. I purchase mine overseas. It's cheaper. It's cheaper for you buy your oil overseas than, God. People will never go wait in a president there. President just walk right out and gone somewhere again. This is crazy. Ay, boy, oh boy. Let me go and sing till Prezi forward and thing. Let me see now. What me can sing now? Oh. One. Hello?
Hello?
Oh, hello. Yeah?
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Hello, good night, sir.
Good night. Good night. Good night.
Yes, first of all, I have two topics, and the first one I'm going to jump on is multi-talented.
Yes, yes.
She's not a registered nurse.
Hold on.
She's
1 second there. Oh, Kevin, it look like are you bringing the call? Cool, Kevin bringing the call from Jamaica. Yes, talk to me, Hot and Spicy. Yeah. She's not a what? Yeah, she's not a what?
She's a practical nurse. She's not a registered nurse. She's a nurse aid.
A nurse aid. Okay.
Yes, simply means she look after all people,
Yeah.
baby,
Yeah.
and disabled children.
Oh, so you know that?
Right.
Okay.
Fear Juju no good.
No, hold on. Then, so is she being inaccurate then when she say I am a nurse?
Exactly. Yeah, they call themselves nurse because they don't get a certificate because nobody is not a registered nurse.
No. What I'm saying, even though they're not a registered nurse, is it technically accurate for them to still call themselves a nurse?
Yes, because they claim to say they go to school as a nurse, right? They go to school as a nurse aide or a practical nurse. So when you go to the health center, you said nurse because some of them wear pink and white, some of them wear blue.
Well, hey, President, I tell you now, President, hold on, 1 second, the answer. President, you take my light. President, all of the Obia man and Obia woman in Jamaica, and President, don't play with me, you know. Okay, go and talk, yeah.
Right. You understand me?
Yeah.
So she is not a registered nurse. So the work where she do for the pretty people with them juju.
Yeah.
But she bad mind them for them juju. And nobody fight why fear juju not stay good.
Jesus.
Fear juju. Done. Rev out and park up like them Olin and Chuck. She a woman.
You talk about multi-talented, right? Yeah.
Multi-talented, yes.
Yeah.
She claims that she's a woman.
Right.
And then she claims that she look after woman because they cannot help themselves no more. She should come deep up herself and talk about say, pretty woman juju this and pretty woman juju that. Right? Most time when they take out ladies' home because they have cancer in the home, that is not something for she come talk about. Oh, if you tell them they want to come out already.
Exactly. But I did say that too. I said, what you going to use? I mean, women who get hysterectomy, that is just such a traumatic experience and thing, and just so painful for a lot of women. Because, particularly in a country like Jamaica, where this whole thing about your womb is synonymous with your womanhood. You understand? I know a lot of women feel when they have to go through that or whatever. And so I ask her, I said, what you going to think, people listening to you right now? And just as a woman, you call in and I said them something there. But she
have no right. She have no right to discriminate no woman juju because she's a woman herself. She don't know if one day to come, she not go in that same situation where fear juju, somebody go look on and say, this is all woman juju ugly,
But you think she shouldn't even go there? But she phrased it as if to say she's just warning women like stop taking things too big and whatever and mash up on the front. What do you think about that?
Listen. Woman front can mash up.
Thank you.
Woman front is like an elastic band. It stretch and it come back right in.
Thank you.
So if fear one stretch out, she talk about fear one. She don't talk about the people them who she get her bread from. Because basically she getting her bread from those people.
Right.
And she's not already standing to chop in a hospital the government nowhere.
Right.
Sometimes maybe somebody employer to come look after them mother or them sister or them granny.
Exactly. Right.
And if she even working at the hospital with the patient, the registered nurse has to look after the patient. She only has to sit down and fan the patient.
Okay, so she's a fanner.
Right, because most time you go to UC or KPH and you see a practical nurse and the registered nurse have to be there to give the patient medication, take the patient blood and all. Them can't take blood. Them can't give an injection.
Right.
Because they're not in that field.
Nothing to do with phlebotomy. Okay, but what I'm saying, so one, is it accurate then to say that you believe that what she did? I mean, you actually said it, that it was disgusting and unacceptable, and she should not have done it. That the first.
She should exactly. If I'm all these pretty ladies out there, if I'm asking her to apologize, and she not even say I'm sorry. You can accept my apology for what I said, right? No, she should. A pretty woman and ugly woman woman, the whole of we have one Jojo. The whole of we come here with one God Almighty Jojo. They ugly with pretty.
Right.
That's the reason why Father got put it so far.
But what do you think about this notion that a lot of Jamaicans have, and I suspect that it exists anywhere, and they really do believe that the amount of sex and thing a woman have, can play a role in the state of that area of the woman's body. Where Jamaicans believe that, so is there something for them that you could correct them about?
Listen, everybody's body is different.
Mm-hmm.
Some people, they carry tight body.
Mm-hmm.
Some people, they have slap body. When they see them walk, them body are shake. Some people, them tight. Look, all them fat, they have a tight skin.
Thank you.
So everybody's body is different.
Thank you. Genetics.
So she cannot expect to see a female, whether Juju, whatever, look away because maybe the person body would never tight. The person have a slack skin, not a tight skin.
No, a lot of Jamaican men think the same thing, though,
No. Some women look here, you see them big and fat, their skin are tight. Their body tight, they call them tight body woman. Some women, you see them body slim, them big and fat, and when you see them walk and a shape like jello. Then not everybody have the same type of body.
No, and me as a man can tell you, say, and I have read on these things, so I just going to share what I have read, okay? Because you know me read, I read me read.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
And she claims that she read.
Right, well, I read me read. So as a reader man, myself, or whatever, I want people to understand the following. It's all genetics.
Mm-hmm.
It's all and I know of situation where women are quite active, like perennially active, and are still worries for you going at them living room.
Exactly.
After 20, 30 years of being active, worries for you going and living.
Exactly.
And then hold on, you can have another woman hardly do anything and she just get turned on and
by the time you look at
the door open, whatever. So it has nothing to do with this mileage thing when no found in Jamaica and have and this mash up and what. And then everybody's shape different, if you understand what I'm getting at. So
exactly, everybody's shape different.
You have women who have never done anything, and if you look at some, you think say they might do something, but they not do nothing now, whatever, and it's just so them scared.
Thank you.
Right?
That's how Father God made them come from earth.
Exactly. Right? So it's foolishness. It's Jamaican men me hear this from when me and grew up about mileage and the Jojo mileage and this and that, and people by way of education and we are share some knowledge, whatever. It's madness on attack. It's foolishness.
More than madness. That's
right?
past madness.
Right. You're frightened if you know you have some prostitute out there and think tight like our. You understand?
You.
And them are prostitutes. So
exactly.
Foolishness somehow on attack and this is what I have read, of course. So,
Anyway, the next thing.
Yeah.
Robert keep on saying I must call him. Robert.
Yeah.
Me not have no credit. Robert, me not have share in a digital. The last time you come and you say, Raga, I have 2 credit to give away. You want to me spread out like sheet. And when me don't know what pin out like hospital bed. Right? And when me don't have to lock up back like close thing because me not get none of the credit. Robert, me not have no credit to call you. Robert, you see the time and patience with Raga and 2 cute have, me not have it.
Okay.
You tell Raga Wednesday night, Raga give attention to my number. I beg call since night I call Raga. Robert, you have credit because you first of all, you say no want a small body, woman and my body very small. Right now because me a dinner fish.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Because him say a fat woman, him like, he did say that.
Yeah. Me not big and fat, Robert. Me little bit. So why you want me to call you? Why you never buy $500 credit and give Raga, make Raga send it on my phone? I did your cell phone me use.
Yes, and I would have sent it to you,
Of course.
Yeah.
My number is 1876. 3 and 2 and 5 and 2 make 7. Do the math and see if they can call me, Robert.
Your number is 1876, 3 and 2 and 5. What I want to go?
3 and 2 and 5 and 2 7. They just give you 7 number at the area code of 4. See if you can do the math, Robert. Robert, my phone want credit.
Okay.
Robert, my phone empty.
Yeah.
Every minute I don't from Atan Spice if you call it Atan Spice if you call it. Robert, tomorrow spells Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And you say, want me to call you?
Yeah.
Bridge 99 open every day.
Right.
And you get paid.
Right.
You should have sent something at Bridge 99 SM. Make them call me and say, Robert, send you one little package if I want $5,000.
Exactly.
Tomorrow spells Saturday, Robert, talk.
Yeah, exactly. I told.
Because
him get paid today Friday. Him get
yeah,
paid today.
You get paid today.
Yeah.
Oh, me Raga, big up yourself, Raga. And then you start one dating thing. Child, you know, see, only God know. Only God know the road code.
No, hold on. Only God can tell you. Only God can tell you. Only God can tell you.
Only God can tell you know the road code. And only God can tell just company scene and only God can tell Robert him have taste more than you. In full of flavor, Robert.
Yo.
You know, not coming at the 18 thing, Robert, him just come and do his good thing nice. Nice,
you know,
sexy woman.
People, me, I think I do me, I can tell you something. Let me see the woman them post up something. Let me see if I can read out some of them right now.
Every minute you don't find me for call them, Robert, me now work with digital. You never see me on digital billboard.
All right, here what us. This person I say, CEEE. I appreciate love. Only God can tell you authenticity. Very hard to find these days. Hashtag only God can tell you to the word. Then this woman named Shirley, she said, look here, only God can tell me you had me dying. He's so simple. I appreciate that. I beat them love only God can tell you. Me not see them post them thing about Robert. Like only God can tell you a lead right
exactly.
You know.
And I tell you because he might call a long time before only God can tell. Him should know the road code and all you teach me is tough. Robert, me not have time and patience. Robert, me not sister in the hospital.
You what?
Me no sister in the hospital.
You're no sister in the hospital?
Time on the patient.
Okay.
Yeah, me not every time on the patient like Raga and too cute. Right? Me stop give baby breast long time. Me not every time me not teach no old fall, no new trick.
No old fall, no new trick there. Just
no.
And you're not giving a boy no baby breast or no soda.
No, you're mad.
Okay.
Every time you don't pan, you don't want to, you when me say me don't eat for lobster. You never hear that me eat one lobster. A long time I eat one lobster.
A long time you eat a lobster, don't. I will Robert the pan. So what you think when Robert called me? I went and time him call him said, "Why Rocker, yeah, go on, good man and sting," and him start big me up. What you think about that?
Because him just want to take that smooth it down for you go up on the dating thing. Oh, you can't look woman for Robert. You can't look woman for Robert because you're going to find my mampy. You have to look for a nice big size woman for Robert Raga. Robert no want no look about the woman.
All right, we have to go and take a break now. Yeah.
Praise it. In the name of Jesus, praise it.
Hold on. Prezi, come up here, sir. She's talking to you for a second. Prezi, come up here quick now, man. Atan Spice, she want to talk to you. She want to make the people. Yeah. Atan Spice.
Prezi.
Yeah, hold on. We can put you on the headphone. Are you here? All right, yeah. Prezi, I hear you now.
Prezi, in the name of Jesus. I'm asking you, please don't make Raga have to call you again. Raga tell you to sit one place, you sit one place and obey Raga. Your system throat not doing so well. Why you make him a straining voice?
Answer, Prezi, answer. Prezi,
I'm not pressure Raga throat.
Prezi, me not in the foolishness today.
Well, you know, hear the man say, Prezi, I did that. Prezi said, me not pressure Raga throat.
I never say I pressure Raga throat in a Prezi. Me just want you just stay aside of Raga because guess what? Me I keep the juju for you. My juju I see you. Me just want you stay one place. Top walk up and down Prezi. Why you over here? Sit back in your ears?
No.
Answer, she'll talk to you, answer.
Don't worry, I will.
Yeah. And when you go for a while, like a food, you go for down. A food,
Jesus.
Prezi, what? A food, you go for you, you know?
Jesus, peace. Prezi, me now when you put on, Prezi, me just want to know, say, you have a little body, me can hold and pan. Make sure your body just a little bit and neat, and me can hold and pan. Me don't want too much of the fatty. Just a little bit and neat.
All right, no problem.
Okay, no problem.
Yo, yeah?
I want you come to Jamaica. You tell me, say you come to Jamaica in July and August, and August almost done.
No, it was the management at the station tell me say I was going to go to Jamaica and then certain things never work out and things. So.
Oh. Don't you big up your nice clean self and don't you're from where you don't know find one little young boy.
No, man, shall listen, man. No worry yourself. Listen.
No, come on, she can get Kevin bun. Come on, help Kevin beat her.
All right. All right, that's our word here at Tan Spicy. Big up.
All right, my good man. Big up.
Blessings, man. Well, just before we go to the break, somebody post in the IrieJam chat. Hear this. A little child shall lead them. Selah, here's light. For eyes that can see. Jesus said, I will write my new name upon their forehead. Revelation 3 verse 12. Behold, Jamaica is sick. Behold, Jamaica, Isaac 60 verse 22. Behold, Rastafari, Malachi 1 verse 6, 11 and 14. One thing I have to say about Jamaica, we're very expressive and we do have diversity, out of many, one people and people around. You see where the man come right in there and see what them post and whatever. You think they easy? We're going to take a break. We're soon forward.
Yo, this is Shaggy. Yeah, out of many one music, baby. You're listening to IrieJam Radio. Yeah, number one. Yeah. If the feeling is good, I want to hear you say
Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live.
Juggle, we are juggling. Mr. Sore Throat, man, Ragashanti. Yeah, you see it. Again, if you're calling from New York, the number, if you're calling from the United States or Canada, the number is 888-546-8742, 888-546-8742, 888-546-8742, 888-546-8742. Christina says she at work and the time just fly fast. Yeah, that type money and listening show and whatever. And you did listen to that too. So hold on, your work. Because when I was doing Free Up this afternoon, you were listening. And you're still at work right now. All right, big up. Hello, good night, caller. What's up?
No close, Raga.
Alien too cute. Wagwan. Me can't show tonight. The throat not too healthy. Wagwan, boo-boo.
Me there, me love. Me there, me say, Raga, me want you call at them for rock and come in right now, but me just say, when Kevin come on the line, you know that's a dry cry.
Dry cry.
Even my heart cry, but Kevin.
Wait, what you say when Kevin come on the phone? What you say, how that go?
Even my heart cries, but who cares? Me I tell you, me feel me head beat. My heart beat. Yo, Raga, if you tell a Kevin to the world.
Them for no one Kevin to your thing. I want to some people.
One Kevin.
Yeah.
To my thing.
So yeah, we'll go differently.
You see, people, I can come in. You see me a warning about the nurse who have 9 subjects, only remember 3.
Yeah.
He's not an intelligent nurse. Because, come by here, as what the man said, it look like him have a problem with pretty people.
She look like she have a problem.
Sorry,
yeah.
She have a problem. But me I come with what to Mr. Never Wrong.
Never wrong. Me don't know. I have to go check in on him. Mr. Never Wrong. Yeah, me check in on him.
It look like she have a problem with pretty people. She a be so Raga. She can say she bright.
Yeah.
She have almost subject and she intelligent and she can read and me what can read and write not behave like she.
Well, me forget about that something there with it. Where you say 9 subjects and she didn't only remember 3. I saw it go.
Only remember 3. And she have all different type of Irish Spring, and she only know the green one. Miss Lady.
Yeah, it's a show there. So she have a whole heap of different. You don't forget nothing, you know, you have elephant memory, you know. It's a she have a whole heap of Irish Spring soap, but she only remember the green one.
The green one. It's actually the green one popular.
Oh, God, you're killing me. Okay, yeah.
Remember what she come class about pretty chun and ugly chun. So all of the chun them now look the same.
Well, I have read, no. They have similarities, but they all look different, you know.
Okay, so me now walk and watch people chun. Me think
Right,
the same look just like a penis. You know, look the same.
I mean, fundamentally, it's a particular part of the. It's coming like we know Ann. When we look for Ann, we know Ann. But the truth is, no two Ann is the same, you know.
Them say one hand taller than one, but we can't see.
Yeah, 1 foot usually bigger than one hand taller.
Yes,
than one.
them say right. That's true.
Right. No, well, I don't know that part. But
Because them say even if you try a shoes, they make sure you put on the right one.
Oh, okay. No, man, them you have some different. But with that something that some of them look different, you know. A lot of them have some different. But you know, but she kind of going hard for woman do and kind of deal with the woman and rough.
Because me as family member will lose them woman or two.
Right.
Baby, she deliver the baby mash it up, you know.
Right, but you have women who have, for example, various form of endometriosis and thing, and they've had to have hysterectomy, and it's a very sadly in our society, if a woman can't have a child or if she can't keep her womb, you have people who out of ignorance them say like the dumbest things about our womb not blessed and our womb condemned and this and them say all these stupid things. So it's a very touchy thing for women, you know. And when a woman, you know, when it comes to, you know, like breast cancer and a woman lose her breast, she's not only using a, there's a lot of women that rather lose her hand than lose them breasts, you know, believe it or not, you know. You'd think like, no, you rather keep your two hands. But in terms of what signifies you as a woman, in terms of our society, say, and, you know, Jamaicans always talk about womb. When a woman have to go through hysterectomy and have to take out the psychological impact of something like that, you know, is just really devastating. So it's not something for you to loosely talk about. Or that happened because you got to take too much big body and it mash you up. You know, it's just, you know, it's not, and perhaps it's not something that a nurse who really understands those dynamics and things about a woman would say, you know.
But Raga, she come on already and said she wear pink and white and blue and white, and you say, what a whole heap of color you wear? Me telling her that she's not a real nurse.
Okay.
She's a nurse assistant because she cannot draw blood, she cannot give certain injections, she only can take pressure, or if you them to test your urine like you the pee in the something and then they stick the something in it. She can't do that.
Right.
She can't do nothing. They say, come on, nurse my foot.
And you still find it suspicious that she repeatedly said she had 9 subjects, but she could have only remember 3. You find that very suspicious?
Very silly and foolish, because rather, even if me as my subject, right, and me know me a come and contact and read them, me a look to the piece of paper, and you can't see over the phone, you know.
No, but isn't it reasonable to think that anybody who have 9 subjects, then
what to remember?
Yeah, you don't need your paper or whatever. Remember, in order to get 9 subjects, you had to have been studying the 9 subject for a minimum of 2 years at least, right? I think so. It is just unlikely that you're going to forget the subjects them that.
Well, people, me have 0 subject and me remember, so 0 subject now.
All right, Elaine, let me just take one more call before we leave here.
Well, on the Ragashanti, so Wednesday me go halfway through, say me have to come a price right to reach out back on the price right at my terminus. Right. And is a taxi man come give me an elbow and say, Ragashanti, and me say to the flipping world.
So how him know you?
So him no must hear, him know me man, him know me.
Him know you personally,
Personally,
yeah. Okay. See, then him a give a rating. So say him a listening, I know you.
Him a listen. Yeah, man.
Big up in general for me. You're all taxi man and taxi woman at Jamaica. Big up on yourself, You understand?
Bless up, Raga. And bless up to all of your nice and clean listeners them. Who not beat woman and beat man bad.
That's right. Maddie. All right, big up yourself, yeah?
Yes, my love.
Yeah. Alien, too cute. Yes, my love. That's just classic Jamaican, iconic Jamaican right there. Yes, my love. Anyway, give me a next call. Wagwa.
Raga.
Yeah.
Wagwa, my G.
There you know what I say.
Watch out. The woman earlier on where the woman bad and the woman front bad. In agreement with that still.
Yeah. You know, say your fan a blow up on your iPhone though.
Ja.
Yeah.
Sure no.
Our Alaska fan?
No man. What name thing there? Architect.
Okay. All right then, cool.
Yeah, but the Jetstream version. You know that one then?
Oh, is that like a bossy one? It's like a...
Yeah. The regular Architect go up and down and round. But this one I just go from left to right and it dearer.
Okay, so it look like...
It blow heavy. It blow heavier than the regular Architect.
Okay, so...
When you put it on number 1, when you put it on number 1, it blow almost like number 2 or number 3 on the regular Architect where I go up and down and round. You know what I mean? I say up, when to oscillate, it go down and it... When to go up and, you understand me? This one
so what I don't know. So what the one that give you a better blow?
Yeah, give me a stronger blow. But a dearer money, when the regular Architect are like 7, the one they are 10.
I'm sorry. You run up right to that one they don't even realize. But anyway, go on. No, you're supposed to do a better when you chat to me. So beard mischief and trouble.
I know your thing set already, boss. I know your thing set already, boss. You know that. So they don't want to carry that break.
Yeah.
What me say still, the lady there earlier with our 9 subjects and all these things, I like other woman. But one thing me want to say.
Yeah.
When me hear, I'm sure say my one supposed to even have more weight more than what she has said, is that women who from girl days, especially teenage, come straight through age, come off all almanac and I take multiple men. It's when those women get up in age, them have frozeness.
Them have what?
Because them take frozeness.
Okay, right.
Because them take, I don't know if you hear that argument.
Let me...
They said that when they take multiple men.
No, what happened was...
number of years.
No, what happened was when that was said, I thought it was foolishness, right? But I must inform you that some professionals, doctors and others, what them call them, nurse practitioner, something not sitting on it, not nurse practitioner. It's like something feel like you're not doctor, but you're something right below doctor.
Well, nurse practitioner.
No, it's not nurse practitioner. I want something. Don't worry about it. But I remember they were explaining to me that no, there is some truth to it. And what they were saying is something along the lines of the following. Apparently, when a woman sleep with a man, like each person have, in terms of fluids, each person have a unique chemical makeup, right?
Thank you.
And apparently, physician assistant, that's it. Thank you, Delmarin. That's it. There's a physician assistant and 2 doctors. And what they explained to me is that depending on the woman's genetics, right, and the more people, let me simplify. Basically, when a woman sleep with a man, that man, some minuscule part of that man, the liquid from that man, supposedly can be forever in that woman, so to speak, right? So depending on the combination of how many of those, it can lead to, it's not a guarantee, you know, but it's a depending on the combination of what fluid from which man and whatever, and their interaction. It just like any other chemical they were explaining to me, it can or it cannot lead to the emitting of a certain odor that is a confluence of the mixture of all of those. I'm just telling you what they told me, because it was an outsider when I was denouncing it, and them quietly I listen, and they are the experts on these things. But again, in its simplest form, you know, supposedly when a woman sleep with somebody, a permanent micro parts of that man is just left in her. And it's just something
That's what I mean to understand.
And that you can have some kind of chemical reaction that can result in a particular odor that some people may find that it's harmless or it's
offensive
or or whatever. So that was what I was told.
Okay. Well, I kind of hear that also too, but me also did I hear say, you know, if over many years, if you're taking multiple men, if one, as against if you're taking one man.
And this has to be without condoms too, you know. And by the way, we only have about
we're talking
2.
Without condom. We're talking without condom, you know.
Yeah, and we have about 2 minutes to go here.
Okay, no problem, man. So I was going to say, all right, when a woman sleep with one man, they just say before her age come off her almanac, right throughout her entire life, the probability is very small that she may have them kind of odor there, as against a woman where who has sleep with multiple men from school days, like I said, 16 comes straight through to multiple.
Well, I don't know. I am unqualified to speak on that. Here, I don't. Let us be careful. Look, our whole night we just talk about under woman. Yeah, so I could just let it go, but the show are done anyway. But anyway, I have to go here.
All right, Baba. Sorry, Baba. So say that word, man. Big up yourself.
But be reminded, people, it's not me started. It's multi-talented started. So I just want to, you know, just remind people. Because sometimes I want to forget certain things and then I want to blame me and think I'm me, bring it up on them. So it's not me. It's a woman bring it up, and it was multi-talented. Anyway, I have to leave now, again, because, you know, on the weekend, they end right at the top of the hour and things. So I'll be back on Monday. And thing right here, Bridge 99 FM, Ragashanti Live, and do remember, Monday is still August, so we'll let you know. Take care of yourself, people, and do remember that the shows are at over YouTube on Ragashanti TV, right? That is my YouTube channel, and it's chock full of loads, hundreds upon hundreds of Ragashanti programs, Ragashanti live programs, free up programs, classic Ragashanti lives, recent Ragashanti lives, and things. So loads of entertainment is over there. When you go over there, make sure you subscribe to the channel and also click the bell. Subscribe to the channel and click the bell, right? The bell is for notifications, and subscribe to the channel and thing. Again, the channel is called Ragashanti TV, and it's over YouTube, all right? Big up on yourself, people. Take care of you and yours. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll be working hard and studying all weekend and thing. Take care of yourself, people. See you guys on Monday. Bridge 99 FM. Brap, brap to the world.